Do not worry.
What up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Do Not Worry. I'm your host, Anthony, coming to you from the heart of Lebanon, joined by the crew. We got Nour and we got Nadim in the house.
Yo!
I don't know if the music is too loud, if you guys can hear us. Let me turn it down a little bit. This is our very own Lizzie, with or Ammonia
Hi,
Lisa,
chat.
our lovely patron, our favorite member.
Hey,
One
chat.
of our favorites. Many favorites. Can't forget Haley D. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing good. We are joining you from Lebanon. Episode 169 of Do Not Worry. We here. Israel has been bombing Lebanon today. They have they blew up 3 buildings basically in Beirut. So we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about a few things. Let me open up the topics for today. Sorry for the fun music in the background. With the topic list is going to be a bit crazy. Israel has just attacked Lebanon. Israel continues its massacre of journalists in Gaza. Ethan Klein has gotten the worst tattoo in history. AB got into some Twitter beef with Mike from PA and myself. The director of No Other Land was kidnapped and lynched in the West Bank by Israeli settlers. And more. Fun times here on the Do Not Worry podcast. Fun topics.
Great times.
At least we're giving you guys the truth. You know what I mean? If you're H3 is about to have an episode tonight, I wonder what they're going to be talking about. Are they going to be covering the death of journalists in Palestine? Are they going to be talking about what Israeli settlers did to the director of No Other Land? I have a feeling that they're not. I think Ethan is going to talk about how, Palestinians and Hamas hides bases under hospitals. And he justifies the IDF bombing them. Folks, let me take a second to thank some of our lovely patrons without whom this show could not exist. Got your patrons like Rifat Fakih, Elia and Mujabir, Jack Sleeman, Dominic Selzer, Daniel Nechle, Josh Patterson, and Emma Watson from Harry Potter fame, folks. Lovely superhero patrons like Ghassan Hamoud, Muhammad Mroueh, A Rose for You, Coco No, and Michelle Bagnall. Blonde patrons like Jad Al-Hajj, Heather Jabir, Mariam Ayad, Cassette Guy, Tony the Girl, David Ayala, and Alex Smale. So thank you. And we got a bunch of YouTube members. Haley D, our VIP, that has made half of you guys in the live right now probably YouTube members. So thank you guys so much. And we got the crew's going to be checking into the chat throughout the episode. So, share your thoughts, folks. We're here for you. Thank you for being here with us.
Tell us your comments.
And yeah, we're going to get started in just
Papa
a second.
Jacka just gifted 5 memberships.
Here we
Yo,
go. There you
thank
go.
you.
You guys are crazy, man. Thank you guys so much. Papa Jacka.
I think so.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you, Papa Jacka. Here, let me start. Let me get. So before we get into anything, just a couple of things to get out of the way, folks. Mystic Market, I'm going to be despite the bombings in Beirut, we're still moving forward, folks. My girlfriend is putting together an awesome event, a little sale. You guys met her on the last live stream, I think, of those of you who watched. Let's cut to the desktop right here. Mystic Market, it's going to be in Beirut, in Maram Khayel, tomorrow, March 29th. I'm going to be there selling my comic books, folks. I was bagging and boarding some comic books with you guys live on stream just a couple of days ago. So you guys can find these comics tomorrow on Saturday. I'm going to be slinging some comics like I used to back in the day. Vintage Marvel, DC comics, some cool shit. So come join us tomorrow. That'll be fun. Also, just a quick, fun little update that I also discussed on stream with my girlfriend. We've been talking about, CPS, Ethan Klein, people trying to get his kids taken away because it was assumed that his kids had GIARDIA because his dog Olive had GIARDIA. Well, folks, I shit you not. Literally, I shit you not. The choice of words is intentional, I guess. I recently adopted 2 cats. And fun fact, they both have GIARDIA. Isn't that crazy? So as soon as I adopted them.
That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of fucking crazy. Okay, and I'm not fucking making this up. Like, we really are the H3 of the Middle East. You guys know, my boy, Leopold, passed away over a month ago at this point. Almost 2 months ago.
I'm missing so much, by the way. I don't want to open the scar.
It's fucked up, man. Yeah, it's really sad.
Habibi.
I think about him every single day. I tear up, man, thinking about him every like other day. It's still like, nothing's changed. It's like it happened yesterday. I don't want to think about that right now. But I, brought 2 little kitties into my life ever since then. A couple of weeks later, cats that were in my coach's boxing gym, cats that needed a home, a permanent home, especially little Nata, who's always bullied at that gym and spent 80% of her time hiding underneath a treadmill from other cats. So she's now here, she's happy. But little Nata also has a lot of diarrhea, and she hasn't stopped having fucking diarrhea since she's been here for over a month. So I thought it was just like a case of worms. Took them to get dewormed. She got dewormed. Nothing happened, bro. She was still having crazy diarrhea, so I had to get poop samples of both my cats. Sorry, Nadim's eating while I'm talking about that. Had to grab the poop, put him in cups, took him to the doctor. He was like, all right, good news and bad news. I'm like, what's the bad news? He's like, I'm like, what's the good news? He's like, the good news is we know what's wrong with them. I'm like, great. I'm like, what's the bad news? He's like, it's GIARDIA. But as soon as he said GIARDIA, it was like the funniest fucking thing. So yeah, my cats have GIARDIA. I have to give them medication for 3 days. It's really hard to give them those pills because like the pills smell like shit. So if you try to mix them with the food, they don't get near the food. I was able to trick them the first day. Now they're not falling for it anymore. It doesn't matter what you put the fucking pill in, they're not eating it. So I had to take little Nata to the vet and had to like fucking shove the pill in there with tweezers, and then like it was a whole thing. I'm taking her tomorrow morning to get her second dose. They literally have fucking GIARDIA, folks. How crazy is that? At least I have no kids walking around licking the floors to get eating their poop or going to the litter and eating
Can't you inject it? Oh shit, là.
No, bro, it has to be pills, man. I asked. I was like,
Chat wants to call CPS on you.
I got no kids. We're gonna do, and that's how, bro. I adopted these cats that way. Like that's like literally, I got them both like that. At first, I thought it was a change of diet because their diet at the gym was basically just straight up dry food. As soon as they came here, my girlfriend has encouraged me to feed my cats like fresh food. So I was cooking for them the first few days, like fucking ground beef and chicken and stuff. So I was like, okay, they're just pooping because like they're not used to this sort of thing. But it just never stopped. They never got used to the fresh food. They've just been like, it was like diarrhea. Got them dewormed. Shit never stopped, at least for Nata. And I mean, I'm guessing Maki has it too because they're sharing 2 litter boxes and stuff. But speaking of which, by the way, we have something that is pretty fucking adorable that I wanna highlight. Speaking of the kitties, and I wanted to talk about this a little bit earlier. But Ethan's basement, I mean, friend of the show. At this point, like, I mean, he was in the live chat earlier. We love Ethan's basement. He immortalized my little Nata and Maki in this awesome fan art right here. It's like little art from this morning. Shout out to the official podcast of Lebanon, Do Not Worry Pod. This is fucking awesome. I'm so honored. Are you guys right? Yeah. I'm so honored to have, I mean, the guy who's doing Hassan Animated right now, okay? The awesome Hassan videos.
And it's such cute art.
It's so cute. I like he made me look brown,
so
bro.
good.
Like it's I've gotten like a bunch of fan art over the years. No one's ever made me look like brown. I feel like Arab. I feel like he captured my essence as a brown content creator. You know what I mean? As an Arab representing my people. And you got little Nata and little Maki on the side. They're so fucking cute.
So cute.
The DNW logo sounds good. I recently found out I thought Ethan's basement was like American. He's not. He's European. You know what I mean? I don't know if I should mention, he's French or part French. He was born in France. Salut, Ethan's basement. Merci, vraiment. This is fucking awesome. We love you. What an honor. There's nothing else I can say. What an honor. I love this art. And yeah, this is great. I'm going to find some ultimate. I posted this on Instagram. Follow Ethan's basement on Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. If you need some awesome art, he's the man to do it.
Thank you so much.
So
we love
cute.
you.
You're welcome, Nadim.
Chat says happy birthday to Nadim.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Nadim.
birthday.
That's
Thank you,
right.
guys.
When was your birthday? What was the exact date?
Yesterday.
27.
Yesterday.
March.
So how old are you now?
24.
24. Damn, you're so young.
Yeah.
You're still so young, man.
I always think about it that in 10 years, I'll be like you. You know.
What do you mean to be like me?
Like
Oh, like 34?
Literally.
That's-
I know.
That's how it works.
Yeah, I know. Never mind. Cut the comment.
There's no editing. No, I'll be like, yeah, I mean, you're going to be, is that a bad thing in 10 years?
No,
that sounded pretty
it's
sad.
my
Like, in 10 years,
motivation.
I'll be like,
You know, it's my motivation because like
what? No.
I personally like your lifestyle. So like if in 10 years I have this lifestyle, it's good. So I'm still young. Think about that. I think about it like that.
You could do so much better, dude. You have the potential to get
Like-
so much farther. I wish I had this lifestyle sooner. You know what I mean? It took me
Yeah.
way too long to find an audience on YouTube. Hey guys, how's it going? Thank you to Ethan Klein's Crash Out.
Michelle sent 48 Swiss francs.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Oh, Ethan's basement is in the chat, and he says bonjour.
Ah, bonjour, salut, Ethan's basement. Nous espérons que vous passez une bonne soirée. I don't know why I'm speaking so formally. What's up?
No, go ahead.
No, please go. I wasn't saying anything useful. I was just speaking French. To Ethan's
Dana's
basement.
asking Nadim, what's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish is ملوخية.
Mine is mlukhiyeh.
But Demi said mlukhiyeh too.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I think
mlukhiyeh is fucking
so
amazing.
fucking good.
Mlukhiyeh is good. I'll give you guys another one. I love shish barak. That's an awesome dish. Kafta بالسنية is also delicious.
انه دجاج بالبطاطا كمان.
Lasagna is great.
دجاج بالفرن قصدي.
Are we just talking Lebanese dishes? Anyways, folks, Lebanon was bombed today. We got this warning on Twitter in the morning at like 12 p.m., 12:06 p.m. This is the dude, what's his name? Avishai Adre. He is, I think, an Israeli like military general, but who with Lebanese origins, of Lebanese descent, like he speaks fluent Arabic, etc. So this is a warning in Arabic. Let me translate it right here.
He's not of Lebanese descent. He only learned Arabic.
Oh, he's not of Lebanese. Okay, I thought he was of Lebanese descent. There's something wrong with Twitter today. Horrible day for this to happen because we're depending on Twitter for like everything. But like, let me try again. Right
Maybe
here.
copy paste it on Google.
So basically, no, I got no time for that. Okay, so basically they're warning that they're going to bomb this building right here. Here's a video of him.
إلى سكان الضاحية الجنوبية في بيروت وتحديدا حي الحدث، هذا إنذار عاجل استمعوا إليه بعناية. أتوجه إلى السكان المبنى المحدد في الخريطة المرفقة.
This is in Arabic. He's basically being like, "Hey, I'm giving you guys a warning to the people that live in this building. You need to leave right now to make a perimeter of like 100 meters and don't get near it, etc., etc." They ended up bombing 3 buildings. This is like during Ramadan, folks, like at fucking 12 p.m.
Other than
people haven't been eating. They're hungry. You know what I mean? What's up?
Other than it's during Ramadan. First of all, it's on Friday. Second of all, it's a street where there's literally 2 streets in the street. Literally, the street is called the street of schools, like حي المدارس.
Oh my god, so it's all schools.
Imagine it was like 11 a.m. You know, like there's literally mid school day.
Now, to be fair, this was a response to apparently someone in Lebanon, we're not sure who. Hezbollah claims it wasn't them that fired some rockets into Israel. I'm not sure where.
Which is bullshit to call it a response, because that was evil.
Yeah, like little shitty rockets versus 3 buildings that they completely blew up. Let's see some of the aftermath of what happened there. So here is a photo of the Israeli strike on Dahye. I mean, at this point, these have become everyday occurrences. We're used to this stuff. But we have to share this with you guys because you need to know. You're not going to see this. You're not going to see this on H3. You know what I mean? Ethan's too busy suing Redditors. And this is from the site. This is video. So, I mean, please, YouTube, do not monetize us. This does not show an explosion. This shows the aftermath. We're showing news. We're just showing the people what's going on. Okay, please do not demonetize. Like, it's a whole fucking... It's like a whole missing block, folks. It's like, I'm not sure if there were any injuries or any casualties. Do you guys know anything about the casualties?
No, I didn't know. I only know that there's
let me check.
3 buildings.
I hope that people were able to evacuate because there was a warning. So
I saw on Instagram that there's one girl that is missing, a small girl.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I mean that's fucking horrible. That's enough for people that people need to hear like 10. Even if you told people that 10,000 people died at this point, people are so desensitized to this shit. But like, yeah, just remember, folks, while Ethan Klein and these people are complaining and calling people terrorists from the comfort of their homes in fucking Los Angeles, bro, people like us are actually sitting right fucking here, okay, telling you what's fucking going on, getting fucking bombed. This shit is interfering with our lives, with our fucking safety, okay? Like, we don't need to be here doing this right now. I didn't even want to tell these guys to come here because we don't know if Israel plans on doing any more strikes. And this puts into question, again, the ceasefire that we've had with Israel. Summer's about to come now. Summer's a huge period for Lebanon when it comes to tourism and the economy. People come here to go to the beach, restaurants, etc. Does Israel want to fuck with us? Because they tend to like to fuck with us at the beginning of summer to make sure that we have a bad economic year. Restaurants count on it, bro. Like hotels, Airbnbs, all that sort of shit.
So
beach clubs.
Today in Lebanon, we had 5 people killed and 20 injured in all of Lebanon.
Because of Israeli attacks? 5 people killed and 20 injured?
And like
and
overall
also.
in Dahya and Jnoub. And South
yeah,
Lebanon.
they're still bombing the south, by the way. It's all fun times.
I know they clearly disclaimed the ceasefire. Nayamulo,
Yeah, bullshit ceasefire.
Well, there is no
they never
ceasefire
stuck
anymore.
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah.
it.
No one's safe. Like, no way. Today when I saw the warning, bro, I felt so. I don't know. Like, yeah.
PTSD. Like, oh shit, not this again, bro. Israel is bombing Lebanon. They're bombing Yemen. They're bombing Syria. They're fucking like no one gives a shit. The world doesn't even. No one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck. They're literally the U.S.'s attack dog. Jackson Hinkle. You guys know him. You love him. He was I guess the most prolific grifter right now on the internet. It's just kind of funny to me. He's a meme because he came to Lebanon to Hassan Nasrallah's funeral, and he got a bunch of like footage there. Now he's in Yemen. He's hanging out in Yemen with the Houthis and with like Yemeni generals and stuff. Like, again, to me, it's just funny and kind of absurd how he's getting like access to this stuff, and just even his accent is funny. Like, where he doesn't sound like American, bro.
We just arrived in Yemen, here on a peace-building mission, and it is beautiful. Take a look around.
Peace building mission. I'm in Yemen.
So we flew all the way here from Moscow. Now we're going to be here, checking everything out, meeting everybody. It's going to be great. We just arrived in Yemen.
Can you let us know in the chat if you're getting echo from these videos? I normally should be wearing headphones, but like I don't know how to get everyone to wear headphones and hear the same thing because it's all coming from my laptop. It's fucking complicated. I need help figuring that out, Nadim. Jackson Hinkle in Yemen. It's like an Indiana Jones poster.
That's crazy, actually.
Look at this. Look at this fucking crazy shit. Is that nutty? Like, why Jackson Hinkle can't be trusted? Again, we've looked at one of these threads before. Let's just take just a quick reminder. He's at the very least a grifter and has said himself everything he does is for clout and money and popularity. He called the money and popularity he got from Gaza a godsend. Let's hear him say that.
I did it for the clout. I do everything for the clout. You will never see me do something not for the clout. That's the only way I operate. That is the only way I operate. I did it for the clout. I do.
Okay, so he did it for the clout. Sorry, Nadim, what did you say?
What the fuck was that?
Jackson Hinkle. Directly from the airport, blah, blah, blah. So Hinkle attended the Park Avenue Young Republicans Gala to link up with fellow LaRoucheite Roger Stone. This is the same elite GOP event where figures openly called for total war against China and anyone they labeled an enemy of the Republican Party. He joined Glenn Beck's show and blamed Africans for the transatlantic slave trade, then went on Twitter Spaces pushing fascist conspiracy theories about George Floyd, overdosing on fentanyl, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, don't need to read more. Here's some more Jackson Hinkle telling us about Yemen.
Specifically at the location. We are here in Yemen, specifically at the location in Sana'a, which was bombed by the United States late last night. We're all living very close by, and this attack by the United States, it killed 5 people.
I mean, look, say what you will about the guy. He's a grifter. I don't know anyone else who's chilling in Yemen right now pointing a light at what's happening there, because Yemen is literally one of the poorest countries in the world, bro, and it is being brutally bombed by the United States, by Saudi Arabia, by Israel. Like, holy shit, bro, this country can't catch a break. These people can't catch a break, and people wonder, why do the Houthis exist? And it's like, bro, like Yemen is on like level, like with Somalia levels of like poverty, bro, and stuff. Like, they're fucked over there. So like, you gotta understand, like, at the very least, I mean, he's benefiting off of this. He's making money. That's fucked. But at least some people, I guess, are getting to get their voices heard a little bit. But like, if this is the best we can hope for is Jackson Hinkle going there, we're fucked. We're truly fucked.
14 individuals were injured. This is a civilian zone. There were civilians walking around who were killed. Why the hell are our taxpayer dollars being used to kill civilians halfway across the world? For what? For Israel? I don't understand. The United States was founded on a revolutionary tradition. They called the founders of our country war criminals. The same exact term.
Anyways,
this is what happens when white dudes lack identity and then they base their whole personality on like one political ideology.
Oh, turn down my volume, just checking. Everybody chilling in chat. You guys, got 255 watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. One more video of him walking around a traditional market in Yemen. He's a modern day Anthony Bourdain, one would say.
Please don't. Nuh-uh.
I said it.
We're making our way through the old Sana'a, and they say it's 12,000 years old, at least.
right?
Yeah, at
least 12,000 years old.
Chat, where's this accent from? To our American viewers.
They're saying he sounds like he's from Minnesota.
Minnesota? No, but don't Minnesotans sound like, I'm from Minnesota. Like, they're a little bit weird, Minnesotans, right? That's what, like, right? Isn't that from, like, Fargo and stuff like that? He sounds a little, like, dope. Like, I'm a little dopey. Like, hey, I'm here walking around the market in Sanaa. It's pretty nice. If that's what Minnesotans, hey, shit.
It's so weird to see a guy in a suit in Yemen.
Yeah, right?
Like, random.
From the biggest and the oldest historic cities in the world.
Yes.
Yeah. After that, it is in Morocco.
In Morocco.
Morocco and Damascus.
And you can see it's just, the architecture here is incredible.
It is a big city. It is 2 kilometers.
Yes, very big.
It is very big.
Very big.
About 2 kilometers area. It is 59 neighborhoods. 59 neighborhoods.
I was looking at some of the old art and architecture from old Sanaa, from the old civilization.
That guy doesn't trust him.
It seems to have influenced.
Well, that guy in the back does not trust him. He's like, what the fuck are you up to, Jackson Hinkle? I don't trust you. He's been eyeing him for like the past fucking minute, bro.
Someone from Minnesota said we do talk like that, yes.
Like Jackson Hinkle or the way I talked?
I'm not sure.
I'm from Minnesota.
He's definitely Midwestern.
I think I'm starting to sound a little Irish now. Oh, I'm from Minnesota. Oh, I'm having a Guinness. Again, shy son, I'm sorry for all our Irish
Urban
viewers.
Minnesota is less cartoonish sounding.
Urban Minnesota. So maybe like him, I sound like this. I'm gonna go. I just got here talking to the Houthis in Yemen. 5 people got killed.
You know, even the Sphinx.
Crazy.
It is not just Sanaa, old city of Sanaa. This is because Sanaa.
Yes.
It is the old city of Sanaa.
But that guy's still eyeing him.
Chat
by the
is
way.
funny.
The old part.
Yes. Very good.
So this is a quick, just fun little Jackson Hinkle update. You guys know we got to keep you updated with our boy and his adventures. Has he been to? Oh yeah, I was just gonna ask. Has he been to Lebanon? He was recently. He was just here for the Hassan Nasrallah funeral. I'm so excited to talk about the Klein tattoo, folks. I wish Demi was here because she's a tattoo artist and she would have been able to give us like amazing insights. And stuff. I'm trying to get her. I've told her to come, bro, so she can like come here and like. Let me text her. Real quick. Can you check the chat?
That's
for
romantic.
A second?
Yeah.
Look at Anthony texting his girlfriend because he missed her.
Ooh.
Like, yo.
Now read the chat, guys. Make it fun.
Hi, my love.
Chat isn't saying much now.
Okay, what else we got here? You guys keep reading the chat.
They said no. He sounds standard Californian.
Jackson.
Standard Cali accent.
Standard Cali. Yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like to me. Okay, so there's this guy in Lebanon. I don't have his Instagram page open and stuff. He's called Pierre Nahas. He has an Instagram page called Political Pen, okay? It's basically kind of right-wing, Christian, kind of Zionist, you know, kind of pro-Israel. Doesn't outright say it, but like he very much wink, wink, hints at it. You know what I mean?
I think he wouldn't mind saying it, by the way.
Yeah, he probably would be very happy saying it. Like, I proudly love my Israeli brothers and sisters. Which, hey, Israel probably loves people like him. Sorry, I'm preparing. So he wrote an article. He penned an article as a political pen. He also has a podcast called Pencast.
Pencast.
He's really trying to shove the word pen in everything he makes for the rest of his life. If he opens a restaurant, it's going to be the Pen Cafe. If you know what I mean, that's it. He's married to the word pen. What do we got over here? So
fuck political pen.
Fuck political pen. I agree. We're not fans of that Instagram page, but he's got a bunch of followers on Instagram, like hundreds of thousands. Does very well, you know. Congratulations. He has politically penned this article for This Is Beirut, I believe. Op-ed: Why America Should Keep Leading the Free World. But he's a bootlicker, folks. He loves licking the boot of the American overlord, of the Israeli overlord. Right now, he's licking American ass for a little bit. I decline your cookies, goddammit. This is Beirut. So why America should keep leading the free world. We're not going to read the whole thing, but let's just pick out some nice ass-licky sections that we can enjoy together. I've barely like glanced through this. Did you read this, Nour?
Nope.
Nope?
Nope.
Leshu. We don't need to check it out. So in 1958, President Eisenhower sent 10,000 U.S. Marines to Lebanon to protect it from a potential takeover by Gamal Abdel Nasser, whose ambition was to unite all Arab countries under blah, blah, blah. This is not fun. Where's the fun stuff where he's licking ass? America has fought on many battlegrounds to protect and advance democracy. In 1948, President Truman signed the Marshall Plan into law. disbursing approximately 13 billion, around 160 billion adjusted for inflation, in economic aid to rebuild and stabilize Europe. In 1949, 12 European countries, led by the US, founded NATO to prevent the spread of communism. NATO turned out to be one of the most successful and enduring alliances in history. Yeah, really useful shit coming out of NATO, huh? How's Ukraine doing? A Western Europe free from communism under US leadership became so attractive that East German authorities were forced to build the infamous Berlin Wall to prevent millions from escaping to the West. As President Reagan once remarked, we have never had to put up blah, blah, blah. A Russian man, under communism, people struggled to obtain nice things such as cars and apartments. Even bread became a luxury due to the inefficiencies created by a centrally planned economy. These struggles were virtually unheard of in Western economies, which thrived under American protection and promotion. In 1950, U.S. troops led a UN counteroffensive. This is, by the way, folks, after the U.S. funded Israel bombing the shit out of this man's country just a few months ago. He's licking their ass just like that, okay? Now, this is coming from a U.S. citizen with a passport who has a trip coming up in a few weeks. And TSA better not find this YouTube channel. That's all I'm saying. I've done nothing wrong, TSA, okay? Everything we've said on the show is, shits and gigs. We're having a good time. Economic repercussions for America. However, sorry, where is this? That's it? This is the article? Where was it?
Sarah Sarufim sent $5 saying, fuck political thing.
There it is. America has achieved what no other power in history has managed, uniting peace-loving nations to strengthen and protect cherished values of freedom and democracy. What cherished values of freedom and democracy are those? Dropping bunker busters on 30,000 kids in Palestine. I've lost track of how many died. A doctor recently said it's upwards of 100,000 kids died in Gaza. Are those the values of freedom and democracy, bro? Like, what are we talking about here? Shoo, what year is this? How old are you? Are you not watching the live stream genocide that is happening right now? You can watch what freedom and democracy is doing. Without American leadership, these ideals would rest on fragile foundations. And what foundations, bro? If this last year and a half has proven anything, is that the term human rights, the way that Western countries slap it around, is fucking worthless. It is fucking meaningless, bro. It only means something if the person that's being killed is white. Even then, look at what's happening in Ukraine. They don't really give a fuck. And they're about to let them fucking fend for themselves because they're sick of sending them money. Like, it's fucking crazy. What are you talking about? Abandoning this role would significantly damage U.S. credibility and empower an increasingly assertive authoritarian axis comprising China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. Listen, guys, if you're not watching the I Show Speed videos in China's the fucking shit, okay? Like, the U.S., if the U.S. government is worried about something, is I Show Speed. If they want to stop China ruling, they need to fucking get I Show Speed out of China because he's making China look like a fucking awesome destination, folks.
That's crazy. And
I kind of want to go to China. All right? I watched his part 1 in China. It's fucking hilarious, bro. I love I Show Speed. Amjad. He is the next Anthony Bourdain.
He want him to come to Lebanon.
He is the Gen Z Anthony Bourdain, okay? He says, free Palestine, okay? I Show Speed loves Palestine, bro.
I want him to come to Lebanon.
Bro, that'll be so fucking fun.
Yeah. We'll get him on the pod.
Such a shift would not only undermine global democracy, but also erode America's identity and place among nations in the modern world. Why do you give a fuck about America's identity and place among nations in the world, bro? I maybe explained it in the rest of this fucking article, but I'm not going to read it, bro. Because how can you do this as a Lebanese man, bro? As a fucking Arab, how can you write something like this, bro? Hanjad, stahi adamak shway, bro. Are like, is Zionism like that popular in Lebanon? Or like just openly ass-licking the U.S.?
Bro,
is this what people do here? On a regular basis?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
That's crazy.
Not gonna lie.
But no one I interact with is like this. That's fucking crazy, man. What's chat saying about his piece? Any opinions?
Who wrote this? What the fuck?
A Lebanese guy, believe it or not. I mean, this just goes to show you that Lebanon is not a monolith. You know what I mean? Like, you got Christians that are pro-resistance, anti-resistance, pro-US, anti-US. You got Shias that are pro-resistance, anti-resistance, everything. You got. It's a mix of everything. Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense to be pro-Israel. Not, ولا واحدة منهم.
And Chatty unanimously agrees you have to stop the Anthony Bourdain slander.
I'm a big fan of Anthony Bourdain.
You have to stop comparing people to him.
I saw a tweet that said that I Show Speed was the next Anthony Bourdain. The joke about Jackson Hinkle, that was all me, folks. That was an original Anthony. Mwah. Okay. Some horrible news, some shitty news. That was, I mean, thankfully it was, I guess, resolved. The director of No Other Land, the co-director, Hamdan Ballal, was recently lynched and kidnapped by a bunch of Israeli settlers. I bet Ethan Klein and the H3 podcast is talking about this topic right now, folks. Breaking: Israeli settlers have carried out a lynching of the co-director of Oscar-winning documentary No Other Land. Hamdan Bilal has injuries in his head and stomach and is reportedly bleeding. This is from director Yuval Abraham, the co-director. A group of settlers just lynched Hamdan Bilal, co-director of our film No Other Land. They beat him and has injuries in his head and stomach. Bleeding soldiers invaded the ambulance he called and took him. No sign of him since. Here's a video of the incident. Trigger warning, folks.
Get in the car.
So people are beating their car. They're breaking the glass. They're trying to get in. I'm not sure. I think these are the activists that were with him. I'm not exactly sure who's who in this situation, but it's unclear. There's a Twitter video, folks. We're doing it live, but like, I mean, okay, here's more. Trigger warning.
Hey, no!
YouTube, we're just showing the news. Nothing was shown. Look at those fucking cowards wearing fucking masks, you fucking pussies. You fucking shit.
Just because he made a movie, bro. Imagine how disgusting is that.
Because he made a movie.
Fuck them.
And the movie was about this, basically, and like no one in the academy, like, I think we have a tweet about that. Okay, yeah, Yuval Abraham, the co-director, had this to say. Sadly, the U.S. Academy, which awarded us an Oscar 3 weeks ago, declined to publicly support Hamdan Bilal while he was beaten and tortured by Israeli soldiers and settlers. This just goes to show you the fucking Zionist influence in Hollywood, bro. And I know this makes you sound like a crazy conspiracy theorist. I'm not telling you the Jews control Hollywood. That's not what I'm fucking saying. What I'm fucking telling you is there's a lot of fucking powerful, like, Zionists who support Israel, whether they're Jewish or not, and they do not let actors and actresses speak out against the shit. Again, let's remember Melissa Berea from Scream. She fucking tweeted about Palestine. Boom, she's off. She's out of fucking Scream 7. Okay. Do we have the Rachel Zegler pro-Palestine tweets? Did we get that? Did we get those links? They're in the file. She also tweeted about it and she got in trouble. We'll talk about that. If you can get me those links, send them to me.
Yep.
The European, so they failed to give any support. The European Academy voiced support, as did countless other award groups and festivals. Several U.S. Academy members, especially in the documentary branch, pushed for a statement, but it was ultimately refused. We were told because other Palestinians were beaten up in the settler attack, it could be considered unrelated to the film, so they felt no need to respond. Ya bishum alaykum, you fucking cowards, bro. Fuck this whole institution. In other words, while Hamdan was clearly targeted for making No Other Land, he recalled soldiers joking about the Oscars as they tortured him. He was also targeted for being Palestinian, like countless others every day who are disregarded. This, it seems, gave the Academy an excuse to remain silent when a filmmaker they honored, living under Israeli occupation, needed them the most. It's not too late to change the stance. Even now, issuing a statement condemning the attack on Hamdan would send a meaningful message and would be a deterrent for the future. I don't think it would be a deterrent, but it needs to be said at the very least. So yeah, look at how Variety worded their headline. No Other Land Oscar winner Yuval Abraham says his co-director Hamdan Bilal has been beaten and attacked. Well, by who, Variety? Who beat and attacked him? A group of settlers just lynched Hamdan Bilal, co-director said of our film No Other Land. Abraham posted on X, they beat him and he has injuries in his head and stomach. Bleeding soldiers invaded the ambulance he called and took him. No sign of him since. The alleged attack comes just 3 weeks after No Other Land won the Academy Award for Best Documentary. On stage, directors Abraham Bilal took the chance to call attention to Gaza. No, the word Israel is nowhere to be fucking seen in this fucking headline, folks. Just say Israeli settlers. And the comments are all like, where did it happen? A group of settlers from where? Literally. Interesting how you could carefully avoid it stating that it was Israelis who did it. Israeli settlers. Why did you leave that out? Etc. Etc. So again, the media is complicit in all of this. Mainstream media, the way they word articles, the way this is basically manufacturing consent, folks, or just like desensitizing humans and also taking the identity away and dehumanizing Arabs and Palestinians by just making it seem like, again, someone killed in an attack. What attack? This is the video that we saw earlier. Extended 40 seconds. Oh my God, trigger warning.
Guys, back to the car, back to the car.
Hey, no!
Can we go back to the car? Guys, back to the car, back to the car.
But like lynching, you're talking like Jim Crow era, like US, when what people used to do to like African Americans, like it's fucking insane.
That's even.
Back to the car.
Get in the car, get in the car.
They broke the glass. Get someone better.
Khwet Sharmuta, bro.
How do I send you the links?
I guess on WhatsApp.
Okay.
And then finally, Hamdan Balal is free and about to go home to his family. I guess there were some photos. Let me see if he has them on his Twitter. He probably does. Of Hamdan in like the hospital. No, there's a photo of him in the hospital. He's bruised. But I mean, he's okay. At least, dude, I honestly thought he was not going to come out of there alive. I'm like, dude, he's missing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm like, they lynched him and he's missing. I'm like, R.I.P., bro. I'm like, rest in peace. Like, I don't know how he made it out alive, bro. But I'm fucking shocked. Can you read chat while I get the links?
Yep.
Because I do want to talk about this because we talked about Rachel Zegler last week and all the hate she's been getting online. And Snow White has recently come out and has not made a lot of money at the box office, and everyone's trying to blame Rachel Zegler for it, and everyone else is trying to blame, like, half the audience is like, it's Rachel Zegler's fault. Other people are saying, no, it's Gal Gadot's fault for being in the IDF. Like, I think there's a lot of reasons the movie flopped, to be honest with you guys. Here, can you read chat?
Someone said it's funny how things just happen to Palestinians. That's true.
Right? Yeah. Palestinians dead in explosion.
Yeah, like they became dead somehow.
Unalived.
This type of stuff still happens to black folks in the US, unfortunately. Not as common, but still a thing.
Still getting lynched. It's fucked up.
Yeah, and I think
Black Lives Matter was all about that. It's just modern day lynching, which is basically like cops beating the fuck out of you and being protected under the law and saying like it's a self-defense or like...
Yeah. And I think he got arrested also by the IDF after getting attacked.
He was held definitely somewhere for like, he was also held for like 12 hours at a facility. He was beaten, held at a facility for like 12 hours. And yeah. So
imagine how a coward you should be in order to be afraid from a movie, literally from a documentary.
Bro, they're afraid of everything, bro. They're afraid of children. They bomb children and women. That's all they do. Rachel Zegler. So we talked about this like a week ago, basically. Let me see. I have her tweet. Do we have her tweet?
Yeah, and the other link. Yep.
Right.
Her personal
tweet. Yeah, so she had a tweet that said literally like free Palestine. So here is what happened. So this is Variety. Again, this is Variety who refused to name Israel in the attack on Hamdan Balal. They said, after Rachel Zegler hit the stage at Disney's D23 fan event to introduce the first official trailer for Snow White, she thanked supporters effusively in an X post. 1 minute later, she added an afterthought in the same thread, and always remember, free Palestine. So yeah, she had like a tweet. I remember, like, if you can find it, it was like, hey guys, thank you so much. It was so awesome. Like debuting the Snow White trailer. I'm so excited to share this movie with you, etc. And then, and always, free Palestine. Many inside the studio expressed shock that the Snow White star would commingle the production of its $270 million tentpole with any kind of political statement. A Disney executive raised the studio's concerns with Zegler's team, while the film's producer Mark Platt flew to New York to speak directly with her. But Zegler stood her ground, and the post remained. And it's still up to this day. Free Palestine. I went and I commented, and I think I said like based, I can't remember. I liked it, I think, but like the fact that she went against all the producers to keep that tweet up, my respect for Rachel Zegler, bro, has gone up fucking 200%. 200 fucking percent. Like seriously, so much fucking respect for her, because actresses are literally, and actors are getting fired for this sort of shit. And now, while I understand a studio, like if you're making a $200 million movie, if I'm making an expensive movie, I don't want one of my actors to come out and say, I love Trump, or like, I love Kamala Harris. To be honest with you, you might risk turning off like half of the audience. I understand why a studio would be nervous about that and would try to be like, maybe don't talk about politics.
Yeah, but I love Trump. It's not free Palestine. You get what I mean? And it's not like the same.
It's not, I know. But to them in the States, if you say free Palestine, to them, it's, oh, you're anti-Semitic. You support like raping and killing babies, and like it's like what the fuck is wrong with you people?
I sent you the tweet.
Yeah, I'm opening it now. I just have to be careful not to dox myself. So this is Rachel Zegler, right here. I love you all so much. Thank you for the love and for the 120 million views on our trailer in just 24 hours. What a whirlwind. I'm in the thick of rehearsals for Romeo and Juliet, so I'm gonna get out of here. Bye for now. And always remember, free Palestine, 174K likes. And look at all the replies. Free Palestine from what? The regressive and genocidal terrorist governments that hate women? What a sad and petty and ignorant person you are. This is what they're saying. Rachel Zegler is trolling her much more famous and beautiful Snow White co-star Gal Gadot. And yeah, apparently there was a bunch of drama between Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot, like at the premiere.
She was supposed to be.
They weren't hanging out together. Like apparently she hates Gal Gadot, bro, which is even more fucking awesome. And
which is so understandable.
And another reason to love Rachel Zegler. Rachel Zegler is mad that she was upstaged by Gal Gadot in the Snow White trailer. Free Palestine from centuries of Arab terror.
Wait, upstaged by Gal Gadot? Really?
Bro, the worst fucking actress. There's a very funny video of her like sounding like Scooby-Doo.
Seriously?
From Snow White. I don't think we can show it without getting like copyrighted or something because the movie's still out in theaters. One second, I got a DM. Can you read chat for a second? Because I got a DM and I don't want to keep fucking leaking my DMs out here.
Nick says, respect to Rachel, but it's clear she's trying to say the least controversial pro-Palestine thing. That's why it sucks so hard that people are losing it on her. Like, are y'all against freedom? That's true.
Again, it's taken as like a terrorist statement. What's a Palestine? This is Neo Berg. What's a Palestine? Wow, you're such a team player. Way to support your castmate. Bro, fuck her castmate, bro.
Did we talk about Israel bombing Beirut today? Yes, we did.
Yes, we talked about that at the beginning, opening of the episode. Thank you for mentioning it. Thank you for asking. We are trying to. So yeah, so Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Quick Google search.
All my homies hate Gal Gadot. True.
Gal Gadot, Rachel Zegler.
What are you looking for?
Drama.
I can help.
Okay, so Yahoo.
IDF Barbie is such a bad actress. Nobody is upstaged by her.
Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot feud started after Oscars report. This is Yahoo Entertainment. So there definitely is like a feud between them. A new report suggests that tensions between Snow White co-stars Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot began after the 2024 Oscars, while the two were reportedly on good terms during filming. Tensions allegedly arose due to a social media comment made by Zegler. Now, many fans are curious about what happened. A recent Variety report claims that tensions between Snow White and Gal Gadot began with a social media remark. While sources indicate the two had no personal issues during filming, things allegedly became strained in the months leading up to the movie's release. According to the outlet, the situation escalated after Zegler referred to Gadot as a professional pageant queen in an Instagram comment following their Oscars appearance on March 2nd. Damn, what, really? The statement was reportedly seen as dismissive contributing to speculation of a feud. Disney's decision to have them promote the film separately only added to the rumors. The report also highlights an earlier controversy involving Zegler's online post in August 2024 after Snow White. She said free Palestine, blah, blah, blah. By the time the Snow White premiere was held on March 15, the tension was noticeable. The two actresses were reportedly kept apart, with Zegler sitting 2 rows ahead of Gadot and her family. However, neither has publicly acknowledged any rift. So that's pretty cool. Again, I love Rachel Zegler now, and I know the internet loves to hate. Not the incels love to hate Rachel Zegler. She's become like she's their new, what's her name? Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. Who plays Captain Marvel? They hated her too.
Forgot.
We don't need to remember the name right now. Anyways, check the chat. I'm gonna prep the second topic.
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson, yeah, she's the new Brie Larson essentially. People hate Brie Larson now. They got
Except they hate her because she has body hair. Like, not even body hair, like peach fuzz.
Yeah, the body hair thing was insane.
That's crazy.
The body hair thing was unhinged. What's next? Let's take a break.
Chat still wants the P.O. box. So
the P.O. box. Who's gonna do? I have no time, bro. Who wants to get? Can you set up a P.O. box? Can you find out about that?
Okay.
Can someone ask?
I know. I have to talk to Liban Post.
I have no time.
You want your P.O. box?
We wanna start a P.O. box, so they can send us cheese.
Okay, we're not gonna watch the Chuck Schumer video. Chuck Schumer said something racist. We don't need to watch it. Okay?
Chuck Schumer.
Fuck Chuck Schumer.
Who the fuck is Chuck
We don't have
Schumer?
time. Fuck Chuck Schumer. Here. So this just came up today. I just added this onto the video. This dude, here's an interaction between Jason Silber, an executive at InfoSpectrum in NYC. He just walked past a guy wearing a keffiyeh, and this was their interaction.
What were you saying? What were you saying? What were you saying?
You're wearing a disgusting
Oh my god, it looks like Tarantino.
Okay, what is it?
Wait,
Say
one
it
second,
again.
Disgusting scarf.
Okay, and what is it? Say it again. Why is it disgusting?
It's a rape rag.
It's a what?
You've heard me.
It's a what?
It's a rape rag.
It's a what?
Can you say it again? It's a what? You got it already. Say it again. Fuck off. Say it again.
It's a what?
Why are you so scared? Say it again. Say it again.
You're scared.
Say it again then. It's a what?
Why should I? Why should I say it again? You heard
Say
it
it
already.
again.
You heard it already.
Say it
Look at
again.
this nice scarf you're wearing.
Say it again. Say it again. Beautiful.
Are you wearing a yarmulke?
No, he's not.
Yarmulke.
No, he's an anti-Semite.
You like rape? You're wearing a scarf that symbolizes the rape and the kidnapping of Jews. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Fuck.
You are on the wrong side of history.
Yeah.
We are not afraid. Am Yisrael Chai.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
I want to say you're disgusting.
All right. Anything else you guys want to say? Anything else? How about the third? How about? Say what were you saying?
Bro, this
Jesus, woman, what the hell?
Fuck you.
Bro, yeah, fuck these people. Like, holy fuck, bro. It's a rape rag. You're like, I'm a chai. What the fuck does that mean? But like, dude, I don't even want to go to the fucking States, bro. Like, these fucking people like that scare me, bro. I don't have any interactions with anyone like that. With any fucking Zionist walking up to me. You look Arab. Where are you from? Like, fuck off, bro. Just fuck off. Disgusting people, man. Seriously.
She's so ugly,
fucking
too.
racist,
She
bro.
looks scary.
He looks fucking hideous, bro. He looks fucking
Yeah.
crazed. Disgusting motherfucker. Stop it. Shut up. How to close this fucking video. Anyway, so yeah, fun video. Israelis are the best. Zionists are the best. Don't you just love an Israeli supporter wherever they live in the world? Best kind of people. This is a little mini controversy that Motaz has found himself in, folks. Motaz, the one of the survivors of Gaza who got out of Gaza. Would be interested to hear your opinions on this. In a campaign pushing voluntary displacement, this ad shows Motaz Aziza holding a Saint Kitts and Nevis passport while promoting a company called Multi-Citizenships. It says, a second passport ends part of your suffering too. Book your free consultation now. Now, this is pretty fucking crazy. A pretty crazy caption. This is the same Motaz who was once reporting from inside Gaza during the war, then left, met with the president of the treacherous Palestinian Authority. The same Motaz that made that comment about Sudan. I'm very careful about information I spread. I don't come here and spread misinformation. I did research and found other ads and some videos. You can't understand what's wrong with this ad. Then if you can't understand what's wrong with this ad, then please spare us your stupidity. We can actually watch it here.
شكرا multi-citizenship. شكرا multi-citizenship.
So yeah, here is him spreading Western Israeli talking points to justify the WFP halting aid in Gaza in 2024. Like, yeah, I mean, I remember him, again, look, I'm going to defend Motaz, the shit he's been through, he's entitled to his opinion. Again, not all Palestinians are a monolith. There are many anti-Gaza Hamas protests happening with some anti-Hamas sentiment happening. Of course, you know, people are going to rebel sometimes. But what do you guys think about this? People are pretty upset at him. I think the caption is kind of funny. I mean, look, if the guy wants to get a second passport, I get it. But like...
Yeah, it's a little bit funny and a little bit crazy that he's advertising that. But
like you want
but like, I'm so over-idolizing people and like thinking they're perfect. And like him coming out of Gaza, he should be like this perfect, strong human and he should do no wrong.
Yeah, like what do you want from him?
People are...
He survived the genocide. He needs
million
bro, like,
different ways.
You know, like every Arab person has like two dreams: either a Ferrari or another passport. You know, so let him be, bro. Let him be.
Are useless.
Yeah, dude. Like, he had no passport. He's Palestinian. Like, there's nowhere he could go, so he needs a passport. And like, what's the next step of his life? He survived Gaza. What now? Like, does he just sit and like cut that wherever they have him pent up and like just stays there forever? Like, he needs to get around. Now, I get doing like a sponsored ad, like, I'm now free. Like, finally, I can escape my horrible fate in Gaza. Get yours now. Like, it is a little weird. It is a little funny. You know, it is a little bit absurd, but the whole situation is absurd. There's a fucking genocide happening and Palestinians are getting butchered. No one cares. That, to me, is more absurd than one of the survivors being like, hey, I got this passport. Maybe you can get one too. It is a little weird. You know, I don't think he got, like, did he get paid for this? Like, I don't know. I don't care. I'm glad Motaz is alive. This was just a little controversial. I wanted to talk about it.
Bro, like, and I think about something that if I live like maybe 10% of what he lived, I would go insane, bro.
I know, bro.
So let the guy be. And he wants another passport. Let him get another passport. ما في يوصل على المنصورية بالباسبور تبعه الفلسطيني.
I know, right? Let's stick to Israel real quick. This video, I wanted to talk about this 2 weeks ago. This video went viral of an Indian YouTuber who went to Israel to show full support, and he tried to get into a bunch of clubs or restaurants, and no one would let him in because he's Indian. So let's watch that. It's kind of funny.
Hi there. People for 2 person?
We are full? Yes. Sorry.
It's okay. yeah, full chew.
दूसरी तरफ और इस तरफ यहाँ पे भाई यहाँ पे पूरा पार्टी वाला माहौल है देख पा रहे हो कि एकदम सारे के सारे क्लब हैं बार्स हैं इनफैक्ट मैकडोनल्ड्स भी है यहाँ पर जरा चला जाए और देखते हैं क्या क्या हम अभी देख सकते हैं
Just in case.
Is it a club? No. Is it plus 2 persons? No? It's full? Okay, thank you. Wow, it's here full.
They're not full. Now look, like he has a non-Indian person with him, I think, which you would think like in countries like that would increase his chances. No one gives a fuck, but like you're Indian, you're brown, get the fuck out of here, bro. He's trying the white girl hack. It's not working with him, guys.
Sit at the bar?
You want takeaway or you want sit?
Sit at the bar.
Takeaway?
No.
Oh, just drink.
Just drink.
You mean takeaway? You want takeaway? I said I would like to sit at the bar and get a bite to eat. Oh, you mean takeaway? Takeaway? No.
Okay, you want drink? Okay. You want sit or you want takeaway?
Sit in the bar, in the bar.
And so, sorry. The place, all people.
The place is full.
But in the bar?
Yeah, the bar is full right now.
It's full.
Full of people. People need to come.
Oh, there's...
Oh, table of 12, come in. Yeah, sorry, we're full. You can't come in. Table of 7?
Reservation.
Yeah, there's reservation.
I mean, are we surprised?
I mean,
thank you very much.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something controversial in a second. As much as I like shit-talking Israel and saying that Lebanon is better than Israel, in this scenario, folks, I think, sadly, the same thing would have happened in Lebanon. Me and Nour were having a disagreement about this earlier. I think Lebanon is a pretty racist fucking country, to a lot of races, okay? If you're, like, Ethiopian, they think you're, like, a maid. Like there's this stereotype because there is a community of Ethiopian women that comes here and like they work in houses. That's it. If you see someone from Ethiopia, they assume that you're a maid. We're pretty racist towards people from the Philippines, Syrians, Egyptians, anyone that's not Lebanese or like European and American and like white, we think are shit and we think we're better. Okay, Lebanese people only like bow to like Europeans. You know what I mean? I've heard of horror stories of like black people trying to get into bars in Lebanon and stuff like that, having a very hard time getting into famous clubs. When families like take their helpers to the beach, like for example, if it's like an Ethiopian helper who's in their home, they don't let them into the beach. They don't let them into the pools sometimes. They'll let them into the beach, but like they literally would have a no pool rule for Ethiopian helpers. And not just Ethiopian, they could be from Sri Lanka, they could be from anywhere, bro. If they're not white or like Lebanese, they don't let them in fucking swimming pools. Sometimes like you'll see families bringing their helpers with them to restaurants and like they'll make them like sit on like the side with like a little sad bowl of food or something. I don't know, man. It's just fucking weird. There's this weird thing in Lebanon with domestic helpers and the way it's done with like the kafala system, the way they're brought here and like the offices that bring them here or even the families they work for take away their passports and they like don't let them leave. It's this whole thing that we're trying to abolish here in Lebanon. But
I don't think there's a rule that won't allow them to like go into the pool, but it's more of like socially.
Not a rule, but like the manager will be like, "Sorry, ma'am, you can't get in the pool." Like they'll just walk up and tell you.
Lebanon is 100% racist. Everyone should know that. But I just feel like the famous clubs, they try to be extra woke, so they wouldn't be racist. Let them. Just like in that particular case, I feel like we would let him into party.
Maybe
but like
there's
otherwise, yeah, don't go to the pools.
I think he would definitely get rejected from a few bars, at least. It's not just going to be like, hey, come 100%.
On
in. And we're trying to be real with you guys. Like, no one wants to sit there and say, like, hey, my country's fucking racist. But like Lebanon, like, we're trying to keep it real with you guys. There's a lot of racism here. Even like the one, for example, like Russian women, for example. You'd think the whites would be safe. No, they associate like Russian women strictly with like prostitution, for example, here in Lebanon.
Yeah.
Like you can't get away. If you're from Russia and you come visit Lebanon just for fucking tourism and you talk to someone, they might say some fucked up shit to you, bro, just because of messed up stereotypes.
Same thing if you're Asian.
That we have here. Asians, everything.
Black Asian.
From the Philippines.
They're all Filipino.
Another little topic, Ironheart. It's a new series. I just like commenting on like all the weird incels and like fandom online. New look at Ironheart. It's a series on Disney Plus is going to be coming out in June. It's basically a young black woman who's going to be like another Iron Man, okay? Let's just read the comments. People saw a black woman in an Iron Man suit. You know what that means on Twitter. Not just Twitter, even on YouTube, folks. The movie online commentary community has changed a lot, and it's like disgusting. Iron Man, but he's a black woman. Marvel just doesn't learn. Stop crying about whitewashing. Oh, no, this person is actually right. This is stop crying about whitewashing when the character is originally black in the comics. But then they're going to say that the comics were woke. Another Marvel series that I gave 0 fucks about. I predict a huge flop. Jarvis, explain per capita. Yeah, the comments, exactly. Fucking Hydra, bro. Nazis. If the show was about a young white guy named Ryan Williams, instead, all these dudes would be like, let's go! Which is right. I think I speak for everyone when I say nobody is watching this. Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm not interested in the show, but that's not because she's a young black woman. It just didn't seem interesting from, like, they introduced her character in Wakanda Forever. I was like, most of the Disney Plus series have been really bad. Like, I'm watching Daredevil Born Again right now. It's nice. It's dope as fuck, but, like, I'm not going to sit there and, like, I'm not going to trust any more of their shows. They're saying they want Ryan Reynolds as Black Panther. Make this happen. People are laughing emoji. I don't like how Marvel is trying to make all main characters female. Stop the woke nonsense. Yeah, why are racists so afraid of black actors? I agree. As long as there, what's up? Nobody wants to watch women superheroes. The MCU proved it. Bro, these are all like 34, 40-year-old men with fucking beards sitting on their computers. You know what I mean? Like, bro, get over this shit. How many millions of dollars will you pour down the toilet till you realize nobody wants these gay DEI superheroes? More like super zeros. Alpha Fox, is this a parody account? This has to be a parody, bro. Yeah, I think this is a parody. Followed by Censored Man, Liam. I don't know, man. Maybe not, bro. What the fuck? Okay, anyways, yeah, that's fucking hilarious. And finally, there was this billboard in a restaurant in Lebanon called Fine. Is that what it's called? Fine LB?
Fine LB.
Fine LB.
Fine LB.
It says, this Mother's Day, bring your mom. Okay, so it says the ad is, bring your MILF.
That's insane. I hate it.
It means, mom, I love
forever.
Ooh.
Like, imagine saying to your mom that you're a MILF.
I don't want to bring my mom
I don't
there.
want to, yeah.
Mom, you're a MILF. You want to come? It says if you're a MILF, you can get 20% off. Like, bro, yeah, imagine, like, the dignity. Everyone loves a 20% discount, but not if you're going to call my mom a MILF, bro.
Not like that.
You better be giving me free food or some shit.
Yeah.
This Mother's Day, bring your mom I love forever to Fine LB, to Fine B, and get 20% off because nothing says I love you like delicious, juicy burgers. I thought he was going to say, like, delicious, juicy moms. Nothing says I love you like your tasty mamas.
Like, you can't put MILF next to mom. Yeah, like, I mean, you can, but not next to my mom. Or
don't do it,
their
no,
moms.
Yeah. Bring your tasty mamas. Want to see their buns, you know what I mean? We want to check your mama's buns.
Want to slap the buns.
God damn, that is some disturbing advertising there, Fine B. I do not, it's almost as bad, not nearly as bad as the Tamiki from a few years ago.
Yeah, the ice cream.
The ice cream place was the greatest.
Mainly there was something on Valentine's Day, an ice cream restaurant called Yeah. So the advertisement was ما تستغرب إذا راحت عميكة إيه.
Yeah, it was a frozen yogurt place. Yeah means like.
Do you want to translate that?
They basically made it seem like, don't be shocked if your boyfriend takes you to get his dick sucked. Basically, that was the joke. Because the word it's
Tamike literally translates to feed it to you.
Yeah, tamiki, exactly. Like I'm gonna feed it to you. So people say like tami, and the restaurant is
called.
Sorry
for this.
And the yogurt shop is called Ye. So it's like, hey, tamiki ye. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
Haley D just joined and she gifted them.
Shout out Haley D.
Our queen Haley D. Haley, what would we do without you? Haley?
Y'all received more gifts.
Let me see what we need to talk about right now.
Members, make sure to use like the new emotes.
You got emotes and stuff. Yeah, we got some emotes. Look, we were going to talk about the guy with the morning routine, but I think we got too much to cover. And I think the whole internet has covered the morning routine guy, okay? I don't think I have anything to add. Let's move on to other stuff. If we have time, we'll talk about him at the end, but we got other stuff that we need to talk about. Motaz, all the little stuff. Okay, Palestinian journalists killed. I don't want to spend too much time on it because it's such a downer, guys. I mean, this episode has been made
awful and horrible.
Too much of a downer.
Everything they fucking do.
And I'm so sorry, but like we have to raise awareness, bro. Like this is, I think, what the show has to do. Like this is the only thing we have. This voice. Let's fucking use it. No one else is fucking doing. I mean, Hassan, obviously not. No one else, but like these styles of podcasts aren't doing this. Okay, so Hussam Shbat passed away. Him and other, like 3 other journalists passed away this last week. It's pretty insane. Do you know their names, Nour, if you can get the names of the journalists that recently died? But this is Hossam. Suppressed News shared this. He's like, I recall the time I spoke to Hossam. The first time he was the kindest soul I've ever spoken to, always down to earth, always caring despite everything he was going through. He's basically a 24-year-old journalist who got murdered in Gaza. This is what he shared.
Hamza Dahdouha and Hossam Shbat.
Hamza Dahdouha also died. This was one of the messages that will haunt me forever till the day I die. Before this genocide started, I was just a 21-year-old trying to live my life. I worked, I hung out with my friends, and always dreamed of a better tomorrow. Now I find myself doing things and knowing things I never knew. How to carry an injured person, the right way to bury people, what kind of formula babies need, how to make food out of anything and everything. I never thought I would spend all my days trying to help people survive. My view of life has changed. I have seen things that will haunt me, that will always haunt me forever. Heartbreaking stuff to say that. There are no words, bro, to say this. Nadir here says that he knew that he was gonna die. This is another tweet that Hossam put out. He said Israel's army has released fabricated dossiers framing us, the last remaining journalists in North Gaza, reporting on Israel's extermination and ethnic cleansing campaign as terrorists. This blatant and belligerent attempt to transform us, the last witnesses in the north, into killable targets is an assassination threat, an obvious attempt to preemptively justify our murder. We would like to remind everyone that after murdering our colleague, Ismail al-Ghul, Israel released a document that claimed he supposedly received a military ranking on July 1, 2007, when he would have been a 10-year-old child. So he basically knew that he was going to get killed sooner or later. Here's a video of him reunited with his mom after 492 days of genocide. In Arab culture, I mean in most cultures, but in Arab cultures, the mother is very revered. You know what I mean? Everybody puts their mom above everything. Everybody loves their mamas. Respect their mamas. Look at them crying. The whole family's crying. Finally, this was a very sad video that I saw of Hossam talking to a little girl who walked up to him when he was in the car. Just look how sweet he is. Just look how nice and gentle he is. Look how sad, like the words that she shared with him are so sad. So he was an inspiration to the children. And there's subtitles so you guys can watch this with us.
والله بدأت قالوا عنك استشهدت. شو ليش؟ ما بغيت تجاوب على الشمال. كنا نعيط عليك. والله. بتنام بايش؟ لا اله الا الله. والله نزعني. قسما بالله العلي العظيم نزعني. اشتقتي لنا يعني؟ والله اشتقت لنا. جدع. ايش بدك تصيري لما تكبري؟ صحفية بقول كيف بدي اصير صحفية واسم شمالته يستشهد.
How sad is that? Like, how am I supposed to become a journalist if Hossam Shbat is dead? And like,
that's heartbreaking.
Does she still want to be a journalist now?
كيف بدي اصير صحفية؟ لا ليش نستشهد؟ لا يبعد الشر عنك، كيف بدي اصير صحفية سعيدة؟ لا نسويك صحفية. بدك صحفية تصيري؟ إن شاء الله. بتصير صحفية. يلا سلام. يلا سلام.
Bro, he's a kid. What, like, if he was 21, like he's younger than Nadim, he's younger than Nour. I'm 34, bro. This guy's a kid, man. This guy's a child, but like, Israel and the US and the mainstream media have dehumanized us so much, bro. Like, you guys watch me because I speak English. I'm an American, basically. You know what I mean? Like, would you guys still watch me if I spoke like this, if I had kind of an accent and I was maybe a bit more brown? Would you guys give a shit, bro? I don't even know. You know what I mean? You guys would. You guys are awesome, but like, the only reason other people would even give me a chance is because like I didn't have much of an accent when I was in the States, because I went to like an American high school. I could speak English. I was able to make friends and shit. But like, I don't know, man. It's just sad. 21-year-old kid, bro. 21-year-old kid just fucking murdered like that.
It's crazy that they keep just doing their thing and no one can stop them. So unfair.
We made you guys wait long enough. Let's get to the fun stuff. Let's get to arguably the ugliest tattoo that we've ever seen in our lifetimes, folks. Ethan Klein's latest tattoo. Oh my God, let's do it. Do we have pictures? Let me see. I had some pictures, I think. I don't know if I uploaded them to my computer.
Of the tattoo?
Of the tattoo.
Yeah, I can airdrop you one.
I have them on Twitter. No, I mean, I have them here on Twitter. Here. Let's just, can you read a couple of chats? One second. I just want to open a couple more links.
Yep.
Tattoo. The sub. Oh my god, the sub. My tweet, the reply.
They're not talking.
Chat's not saying nothing?
I wanted to say actually that I do have an accent, and like someone last week commented like that I was very hard to listen to.
Really?
Oh my god.
That's just a minority. No, everybody loves your voice. Everybody loves your accent. Everybody loves you. So,
sure.
So folks, this is my tweet. Okay, I was at lol. Ain't no way. This is real. Ethan Klein, what did you do? Ha 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 ha. I saw this on like Bad Empanada Stories. When I first saw this, folks, I thought that this was like some H3 fan that got this tattoo, like a weird fan tattoo. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why would someone get a tattoo of Hila? It didn't click in my mind that Ethan would get
That's Hila? She looks so ugly.
This is Hila Klein, bro. So let's start with the basics. So
that's the tattoo of her.
So yeah, if you're just joining us, Ethan Klein recently got a brand new tattoo. He's been getting tattoos. He got a couple of tattoos of his dogs. He got a tattoo of Shredder, and then he got a tattoo of his two other dogs, I think, Alfredo and I forgot the other, Ducky, I think. And he's getting all of them in like these realistic portrait styles, okay? Realistic portraits. He recently just got this tattoo of Hila. Now, this tattoo stands out for so many reasons, and I'm not just trying to be mean. Look, I got a bunch of tattoos. Let's be real with you guys, okay? Everybody has different tastes in tattoos, okay? My tattoos aren't for everyone. I might have tattoos that you might hate. Okay, I have this big weird spider here. I have a Pikachu. I have, Mary Jane. I have comic book art. I have cartoony stuff. You might hate my tattoos. You might love. There's a tattoo that I have that I don't like. It's the biggest one that I have. Everybody, I'm not here to judge anyone's tattoos. Everybody has different tastes. People like styles that other people hate, etc. Okay, I'm not here to shit on anyone's tattoo. It's all personal. It's all taste. But there are like general things in tattooing that we're going to be critiquing here. Okay, and like general things. For example, I would never get a realistic portrait. That's not something I would get. So I'm not gonna make fun of that. I think it's ugly, but like, I don't like realistic portrait tattoos. But here are the problems with this tattoo. Let's kind of look at it a little bit. So first of all, why would you get a realistic portrait of someone if they're not like dead yet? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the kind. I'm serious. Like, I've only ever seen people get a realistic portrait of someone if it's like their baby, like a dad who will get like a baby, like a picture of their baby, like of their kid when they were like a little baby or something, like a realistic portrait of like or holding like a child, or someone who's dead, like your dead grandmother, a family member, someone that died. That's when you get a realistic fucking portrait done. Like, that's number one, okay? Like, that's the first fucking thing. Secondly, number two, it's way too dark. I wish my girlfriend Demi was here because she's a tattoo artist. She can go into the details. But like, look, I'm a tattoo enthusiast. Let's say that. If you guys have ever watched Ink Master, you got 3 judges. You got 2 actual tattoo artists, and you have Dave Navarro, who's just like, I just love tattooing. Okay, I'm going to be a judge. Consider me the Dave Navarro in this situation, okay? I've gotten like 13 tattoos, and I've gotten them all on separate occasions, so I've had to heal each one individually. I've done this many fucking times, okay? I've gotten a lot of tattoos. I've gotten tattoos from many tattoo artists in the States, here. Okay. I know what I'm talking about relatively. I'm trying to establish credibility here, Nadim. Don't you question.
We believe in you.
You believe in me. They don't believe in me. Okay, you can see I got tattoos. So I'm going to give my opinion as someone who gets a lot of tattoos, whose girlfriend is a tattoo artist, etc. Let's go. This is way too fucking dark, bro. This is way too dark. Now I know tattoos lighten up with time. Tattoos lighten with time. They get lighter. I know. But look at the bags under her eyes. Why are they so dark, bro? Like some of the black under her eyes is the same shade of black as her black eyebrows. So how are you telling me this is gonna lighten up? This is not gonna get lighter because it's very dark, folks. It's very dark. He made her look like a much older woman. This is apparently a picture of Hila when she was like 19 or something. She looks like she's 40 or 50. She looks like she's her current age, older than her current age. Now look, on the surface, does this look like Hila? Yes, this looks like Hila. Okay, this is a done tattoo. Whoever the tattoo artist, I'll check his name right now. He's talented. Okay, this is a good tattoo. Like in terms of he captured her likeness. This looks like Hila Klein. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's just like if you took like if it's had like higher contrast, I would say it's just wrong. It looks like her, but it's wrong.
She needs makeup.
So it's, I think it's, so G Baby Inks is the artist who did it. So this is okay, actually this is kind of a better photo that I have here. Let me try to upload this one. Nour, can you read some chat whilst I do this?
That photo, she was 19.
I think so.
That's crazy. No way, not 19.
I have a reference photo, but not the best one.
It's not too dark. The composition is awful. Lettering too small. Lack of contrast.
Oh, we're gonna
insane placement. Eyes are misshaped.
We're gonna get
even the original picture and the face is twisted from one side.
Who's saying that? Who's saying all that?
Island Life.
Island Life. So here, let's open a couple of photos. Right, this is just a little bit more.
The only things that's missing is the "you'll be missed" text.
Hey, dude, exactly. Okay. Oh my God. Sorry, look how freaky this was. I got so close. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh.
She looks like the.
Okay, so I think this is way too dark, bro. The lettering. Look how small so.
North Star Radio is in the chat.
North Star Radio, or bro, yo, Comrade Casey. Guys, we want Comrade Casey. We want W North Star Radio in the chat right now.
Sub brother, stay safe over there.
Yo, we love you, brother. Thank you so much, everybody. We want salutes in the chats for Comrade Casey right now. Salutes in the chat for our brother in arms. We love you, North Star Radio. Go subscribe if you haven't. Everybody who's watching this knows Comrade Casey, knows North Star Radio. We ain't fucking around here, bro. Ethan's Basement, North Star. What an all-star audience. We love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Sorry for the jump scares. Let's woo. Okay, so here we go. So the lettering is in tattoos. Okay, when you get tattooed, ink spreads with time. That's known. Okay, so the smaller the tattoo, the more of a chance it has to kind of spread and look like shit 5, 10, 15 years down the line. Okay, especially if you don't properly take care of your tattoo. This lettering is so fucking tiny that give it 10 years, the letters are gonna like smudge into one another basically. You're not gonna be able to tell what the fuck is written. It's gonna look like, which it already kind of looks like a halo, bro. Like he's making her look even more like she's dead, because if you're standing 2 meters away, it looks like a halo over her head. It looks like an angel. Like he made it look like an angel who died, bro. Okay, so that's another thing. Like she literally looks dead. The lettering is way too small. Let's go to the quote. The greatest thing a man can do for his children is to love their mother.
That's just like the cherry on top.
Like how much of
awfulness.
Like what a cringy
this awfulness Sunday.
What a cringy platitude to get tattooed on yourself, bro. Like what the greatest, like okay, that's a good lesson, I guess. Of course you want to show just show it to your kids. Don't write it on your arm.
Oh no, I would die.
Dude, okay, and just imagine, bro. Okay, imagine being Hila. And I'm gonna give Hila some props here, you know? Hila, the Ramallah Raider, Hila Klein. Imagine being Hila sitting there for breakfast, you're chilling, you're having just a nice lunch, and Ethan is sitting to your right, and he's wearing like a shirt with his arm out, and you just turn around and you see this fucking realistic portrait of yourself following you everywhere you go in the house. You have your face plastered on your husband's arm, bro. She's gonna see this all summer. Every time she turns around to look at him, she has to look at herself. Bro, she looks like a battered woman. I'm sorry. The eyes look like like
the eyes look as if they're inverted. Bro, no, like بالقلب.
Dude, she looks like a domestic abuse survivor, man.
She looks strong.
If you do that,
she looks like someone who's survived domestic abuse, and like the hair is so. Look, okay, she has black hair. I have very dark brown hair. My girlfriend tells me I have black hair. I insist I have châtain hair, which is very dark brown. There's a difference. She has like jet black hair, bro. Like from far, when he's like walking around, it's like we're gonna watch this video talking about the tattoo, but like when he's like flashing it around, it's like shiny and black. Now it's shiny because it's new. He's putting cream, bro. This is and I'm not just saying this is bad to like tease him. He has pretty bad tattoos. He has a horrible tattoo that like his kids drew on his legs, and he had a tattoo artist tattoo over it. Fine, I'm not here to shit on people's tattoos, but this is a legitimately, objectively bad tattoo. Imagine I got a tattoo of Demi's face on my arm. Every time she looks at me, she has to look at her like photorealistic face all the time. Like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, or imagine she had my face like tattooed on her arm, bro. Every time I look at her, I have to see my own face. Like, how did she let him do this? Did he ask her permission before he did this, bro?
I think it was kind of a surprise. Then he went like, look.
Dude, I think she hates it. I think I saw it. Like, let's watch this. We're going to watch just a few minutes of the segment because he made like just a short segment talking about this. Let's watch it because Oh, first.
I would leave someone if they did that.
Bro.
Like,
oh my
that's
God.
crazy.
So this is the reference photo. This has been stretched out. I got this off of Ethan's story. I couldn't find the original photo. But like, look, if you zoom in here, bro.
Here she
like,
looks in
the bags don't, it's not that dark. Why did he make it so much darker than it is? It does need to be, and like, look, if someone has bags under their eyes, like, do the guy a favor. Be like, you know what? I'm not going to include those. I'm going to make you look better. You're going to put this on your arm. I don't need to highlight your flaws and make you look like you have raccoon eyes or something. Like, what is this? Bro, this is freaky.
He didn't have to replicate the sunburn on her cheeks. He did not have to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, this is looking freakier. The way it's stretched out right now looks hideous. I hope he's trolling. Like, maybe he's been trolling this whole time. I think they're live now. Could someone check if he still has this tattoo on his arm?
Someone said the tattoo artist is pro-Palestine.
Definitely, right? Like, they were trolling him. They hate that. It must be a fan of Do Not Worry. So I then tweeted this out. Sorry. Here. Look, this is what I compared it to, guys. She reminds me of like the Exorcist girl, but she looks like Reagan from the Exorcist.
They are live now.
It's still on his arm.
It's still on his arm, huh? Oh my God, bro.
Ew.
It's like hideous.
So yeah, I tweeted this out, and bro, all these tweets were getting so much fucking engagement. Like, and again, I should have YouTube Premium. I'd be getting paid for these tweets, but I'm not. So 178K views for this one, bro, of her looking like the Exorcist. But like, look, she does. It's not like, I'm not calling Hila like ugly or that she looks like Reagan from the Exorcist, but like, she looks like a demon, bro. It's just so
like
dark.
In this picture, she looks ugly.
She looks like a killer clown, kind of. It's and like the way the shading is done on the nose, it's like shiny. It's like a clown nose. The whole thing is just so fucking wrong. Now, a lot of people were like making fun of Ethan's arm. Basically, like he has like, I'm not here to make fun of how he looks. They're saying like he looks like a much older man and like the arm is way too skinny and like.
It's the hair.
Why does he look like an 80-year-old man with these chicken arms? We're not here to talk about the chicken arms, okay? It's the tattoo. There's a lot to say about this fucking tattoo, folks. We don't need to talk about no arms. The H3 subreddit.
Can we just talk about like the sentence that he wrote? Like, isn't it a bit humiliating, or is it just me?
The best thing a man can do is love his mother,
yeah,
like for
like
his children.
he made it like he took all the love out, all their experiences together, and he made it about he loves her because of his children, because it's the only and best thing to do for his children.
He's a great
Do you not
influence.
see it? Like, I think it's awful.
I'm surprised he didn't write. He should have written like the best thing a father could do for his children is fight anti-Semitism online and sue Reddit.
Sue Redditors.
Reddit mods. So the H3 fans took it upon themselves on the H3 like Reddit to themselves lighten the tattoo to show people what it's going to look like once it's fully healed. So the H3 Reddit sub is editing Ethan's tattoo to make themselves feel better. This is how the tattoo will look approximately, of course, after fading. Okay, again, I showed this to my tattoo artist girlfriend. She said, no, it will not look like this, folks. Again, I have tattoos that like I've had for years. It's not how it's going to fade. The black isn't suddenly going to become not black. Look at the eyebrows.
It's sepia now.
Bro, they removed
like Retrica, black and white.
They completely removed the black from here, dude. Dude, literally, she looks like she was punched in the face, bro. I cannot believe someone did this. And I really hate the style of tattooing, bro. Again, I hope. Does anyone have realistic portrait tattoos in the chat? Has anyone claimed to have this kind of tattoo? But again, this is something you get when when someone passes away, when someone dies, you get this kind of tattoo. Anyways, let's get.
It's the Marsharbil chest tattoo to me.
Basically, Ethan's tattoo. Here it is, folks. It's real. We're gonna watch this at 1.5 speed. Okay, so sorry if you guys are watching this at 1.5 speed, it's gonna be too fast. So slow us down.
So let's talk about my arm. Oh wow. So I got my tattoo. Somebody already tried to post it to Bad Tattoos. Hater ass.
Ethan, it's horrific. It's horrific. Oh, look how dark it is, bro. She looks like a demon from here. Doesn't she look like a demon already? Like just the outline.
Bro, he looks like a demon. Yeah.
It looks so scary, bro.
Oh
Looks like a killer clown, man. Oh my! And she's gonna have to look at. Guys, I feel bad for Hila Klein. I'm saying it.
So this is gonna happen.
I feel bad for her.
You feel bad for her, right? Kind of. This is bad. Like,
that's horrible.
She's looking into our soul.
That's awful.
But why would you do this to your wife? Oh my god.
I feel like there's no shot 38 people liked it. Like it was just fully brigaded. A person I know close to divorce got this tattoo to save their marriage. Bro, it's so awesome. And anyway, the mod.
Wait, show it. Hold on.
We have lean on switchboard here.
Lean on?
Yeah.
Lean on the ones and twos?
Yes, I am.
Hold on. Is it not working?
Nate is gone at a destination wedding. We wish him all the best.
Where's the wedding?
We have Ziad said, man, I need to smoke a joint Hey, watch this. Can we take a break? You can do that. We can't take a break. We're live, buddy.
Somewhere.
I wish we could have a smoke break.
Yeah. His brother's getting married. Isn't that wonderful?
Nice. We love love, right?
We sure do.
Love it.
I love Tesla.
I love Tesla. Loves love.
Loves love.
We got no name. Gifted 5 do not worry memberships. Well, thank you, no name.
Also, before Dizzle McFizzle sent $10, and they say that they wanted to send us cheese.
Jeans?
Cheese.
Oh, that's right. We're gonna work on that PO box. And by the way, everybody, sorry, an announcement before we continue. I have YouTube Premium now. We have YouTube Premium. Okay, I didn't have to pay for it for the first month too. It's free. It's great. It is life changing. I'm sticking to YouTube Premium, folks. That's it. No ads. You can close the app, and the app keeps on working. You can still listen to the video.
It's genuinely life-changing.
I love it. What have I been doing this whole time?
I have
Sorry,
FOMO
guys.
now.
Sorry, guys.
I love it.
Think about doing it right
Isn't that
now.
lovely?
It's lovely. Gorgeous. Thank you.
So the mods erased it. This is a well done tattoo and doesn't belong here. Fuck.
Oh, wow.
And they keep trying to post it, bro. Oh wait, no, this is from our subreddit.
No name just gifted another. Thank you, no name.
It's from our subreddit, and yeah, I feel called out. That was me.
You posted that?
Oh, I might throw away.
Oh, you do that, bro.
Really? I'm farming karma, dude.
No, stop it. Anyway.
I'm farming, bro.
Come on,
Listen,
guys.
with portrait, so it's the same guy who did the one of the dogs that everyone loves, Lucky and Alfredo. And I know portraits is risky.
Dude, the side
business.
view, bro, the side view of the tattoo, just the side view. Isn't this fucking? Am I just fucking around? Or is this like scary as fuck?
This
fucking like clown smiling with the dark eyes, bro. Terrifier. Have you guys seen the Terrifier movie?
That's cursed.
Yeah,
This is fucking cursed, bro. And like she looks like a corpse. She looks like gray, like a zombie. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not calling anyone ugly here. The tattoo is not flattering. This is an unflattering tattoo for Hila. Hila is much better looking than this.
Did a lot of trust in him to make a good portrait.
She's 100%
Now I'll say before I show it to you guys,
that.
it's very dark.
She's not that.
But it's
She's
going to
not that.
lighten up. I think
Lighten up.
It's just the eyes. So they're mentioning it again. It's too dark. It's gonna lighten up.
business.
It's very hard to do.
And I did a lot of trust in him to make a good portrait. Now I'll say before I show it to you guys, it's very dark, but it's going to lighten up. I think
Lighten up.
Some people have shown it to have some hesitancy, being like, the reaction is like, oh wow. You know? And I think
it's an off-putting tattoo, bro. Like it's really it's not a good tattoo, and the placement it's also too low.
Looks like a black dot.
It should be a little bit higher, bro. It's too close to his elbow, man. Just a little bit higher. But that lettering is that lettering is gonna age so poorly. Like, how does he have such bad taste in tattoos? And he's just starting.
God, it's just very dark. Personally, I love it. I think
You think that people responding to you being like, look, I got a full portrait of my wife on my arm, them being like, oh, cool, is because it's shaded a little bit too dark.
That's an interesting
well, no,
angle, too.
it's my family. It's not like strangers.
No, I know.
Right.
I know that.
Why, you think that's shocking?
It's fine. I think that at first it's like, whoa, because when you hear like, oh my God, I'm getting my significant other tattooed, people are like, oh man.
That is like the classic thing.
Big decision.
Oh my God,
I know.
divorce.
And I know you guys will literally be together forever, so it's not a big deal. But it's just when you tell people or show people at first,
Yeah,
it's
like someone was like, why didn't you just get her name? Like, Hila's an artist, bro. Have her draw something for you. You know what I mean? That you can get tattooed. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to literally tattoo.
Be more romantic.
A portrait of her face. Be creative. You have a fucking artist, man. She sits there and draws shit. She has a clothing brand. Let her draw something beautiful, something meaningful to you. Then get that tattooed on yourself, just like you did with your kids. What's up with the fucking realistic portrait? Like when Shredder passed away, okay, it makes sense. You're getting a portrait of Shredder. You want to see your dog, bro. But like, your wife's right there, man. You want to fucking look at a cursed ass picture of her on your arm while you're sitting next to her, bro? Shoo, what the fuck is this? Why?
Oh, you did
Chat
that.
is saying artist.
Art, I mean, yeah. I say artist loosely, okay? Artist. But like, you know what I mean. You guys know what I'm saying. Teddy Fresh art.
I mean,
you did that. Trouble at home.
The text is small, but the tattoo is for my kids mostly. I'm the dad of 3 boys, and this is something that I really want them to take with them into life. I'll come up closer here and let you guys take a look.
Take with them into life? What do you mean this is for your kids? You're going to horrify your kids showing them this, bro. This is terrifying. They can't even read this. The font is too small. No one's going to be able to read this in 6 years, Ethan. I guarantee it, bro.
One moment here, please.
Very beautiful.
It is
oh,
very
there you
beautiful.
go. Gorgeous.
Are we getting a zoom? Or is he getting close to show us the tattoo up close?
Oh my God.
No.
No.
Ow. She's so
Dude, Hila's going to see this every day. She's having lunch and breakfast with him. Oh, Ethan, thank you so much for this tattoo. I went to Ramallah. I was barred as a secretary.
Adrian Gunter says, Anthony, I'd love to hear your girlfriend's critique on the tattoo.
Next time she's not comfortable. My girlfriend is a good person, folks. She's a lovely person.
Haley D says, I would give my right arm to know what Demi thinks.
I know, man. I really wanted her. She's working on setting up the event tomorrow, so she's busy for today. Also, like, Demi is a good person. She doesn't like to come on here and like say bad things about people on the internet. She's not. You know, we're kind of here. What do you say about us? Like, we're loose cannons here.
We're gonna release a report.
We're a little unhinged over here. You know, Demi is not like us. She's dare I say, a better person than she's better than we are, folks.
Yeah.
So I will try to get her to come here and give just her professional critique of this, and the only way she knows how, which is in a professional way. You know what I mean? She's not gonna do it like us. We're here. We're being way more honest and, like, you know, we're having a good time.
Yeah, we're
folks.
trying to say the truth.
It's Friday night. People are out partying, having dinner. You know, it's almost 11 p.m. and we're out here.
I'm going out after.
Oh, you are? Yeah, we're out here chilling with you guys, having a good time. So thank you for joining us.
My friends are already out.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. You're having a good time here, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm having a great
looking
time.
at Hila, Klein jump scares. Let's go.
So shiny.
Yes, it says the greatest thing a man can do for his children is to love their mother. I think that's beautiful.
Good. Get away from the camera.
Zoom out, Anthony.
Stop
Zoom out.
it.
Did I zoom out? No, there's you.
I also love that, like, I can see her from all the way over here. You know, like, I know that.
Bro, and the music.
Yeah. Is the audio okay? Let me know again if you guys are hearing echo. But when I play the videos, because my mic is getting the sound, let us know.
So talented.
There it is.
People asking, how did Hila react?
She's shocked. I keep telling people she'll like it in 4 weeks.
Okay. Oh.
So he said she's shocked. Hila is shocked, bro. And again, I do not blame her, man. And if he did this without, dude, if I did this without asking Demi and I got Demi's face on my arm, bro, she would fucking kill me, bro. She would kill me. She'd be like, what the fuck were you thinking? I have to look at this now, like, all the time? Like,
no, that's a midlife crisis.
it's insane, bro. It's insane. It's insane. Like, I get that you're excited, and when you get a tattoo, when you get tattoos, it's exciting, and you want to get a second one. Like, it's the first thing they tell you. You know what I mean? You get one, you're itching for the next one, and I get that. And he's getting tattoos, and he's excited, and like he was motivated to get more tattoos. But like, nah, bro, this ain't it. This tattoo is
the things you would do to save a marriage.
That's what everyone's saying. He's like a couple months away from divorce at this point.
The writing ended up smaller than I guess anticipated, but that was kind of where the idea began. Was that quote that I loved, that I always thought was just so well stated, such a beautiful message.
What was that quote again?
It was the best thing a man can do for his children is to
I
love
hate it
their-
when Hila's on the show, bro. I hate it because Hila has, and especially recently with all the propaganda that she's spewing. I want to hear what Hila thinks about this too. Just like you guys want to hear what Demi thinks about this, I want to hear what Hila thinks about this. Her honest opinion, bro. We need it straight from the source.
Mother.
That's beautiful. Which I did a lot of
Bro,
research.
from
Like,
here,
who
it's
said
so
that? I
fitting,
think the
like, look at, oh my god, the eyes, she's looking into my soul.
Dude, yeah, freaky, bro.
other day, if I'm not mistaken, you said Mark Twain said
No,
that?
I never said it.
I feel like you did.
I never said Mark.
Did you not?
Okay, so anyway.
I'm sorry, but I feel like it's only gonna get worse with time.
He's
It
not
can
gonna-
only go
it's gonna
worse.
fade,
from here.
Rick.
Well, the thing is, you can't trust. For tattoos to heal properly, you have to take care of them. If you're going out into the sun, which Ethan doesn't do, to be fair, you have to always use sunscreen. You have to moisturize your tattoos regularly. So if he takes good care of his tattoos, applies sunscreen over the years, it should age fine. If you slack off with the sunscreen, I've had some of my tattoos for almost 10 years at this point. I still apply sunscreen. Anytime I go to the beach in the summer, you got to slather that shit on. If you take good care of it, moisturize it, it could age well. Knowing Ethan, I don't think he's going to take good care of his tattoo, realistically. Nour, could you check out the chat while I see what's up in prep? Some links. There's some drama with AB. We're not going to... I was going to try to react to some of the Noah Sampson stuff, but we might not have time.
The eyes are looking into your soul, into Nour's soul, because they point in different direction. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you gave her kind of like a lazy eye a little bit. Bro, I don't know.
Someone said that it would look better when healed.
I mean,
But
definitely.
it's just an ugly choice.
It would. It's gonna look a little bit lighter, but like the black under her eyes is almost at the same level. Here, let's do it again.
Yeah, at this point, the problem is
as the
even
eyebrow,
tattoo.
bro. Like it's almost. Look at the black under the eye is super dark. Like these lines here, this right here, this is pretty fucking dark. And there's a lot of black. Like he made those bags. He really highlighted the bags under her eyes. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna make sure that.
He tried to replicate her sunburn, which is.
He tried to. He's like, when people are standing 20 feet away, I want them to be able to see the bags under her eyes. Those need to really be like dark and pronounced and.
You know, the bags under her eyes are so dark that they look like eyebrows. So that's why whenever you look at it, you think that the image is inverted. You know, you get what I mean?
Sorry, what?
Like, look at the image and you think that the eyes are like
inverted.
Inverted.
I don't think so.
Chat.
We need
help
chat.
us.
1 second. I just got to open up some things because I'm. What's chat saying? What are they saying about them tattoos?
Chrissy said IDF eyes.
Exactly, yeah. Of course, the crazy eyes. The Ramallah Raider.
That made people laugh.
Ramallah Raider? Ethan talking about crazy view. Okay, we got a bunch of clips from. I mean, they're live right now. Part of me is tempted to fucking watch what they're saying now because Ethan is threatening to like sue Noah Sampson and he wants to have his ex on. She's gonna call in this week.
Noah Sampson's ex.
Noah Sampson's ex. Yeah, they're claiming that like he raped her or something. Maybe we can jump in and see what the fuck they're talking about. Let's just see the quick best of. We got into it with AB a little bit. I mean, not me. I would say not into it. I'm not no drama with AB, but like, so this happened on Twitter yesterday. Psychedelic Socialist shares this. Ethan Klein deleted an IG story to correct his misogyny. He reposted the same story but replaced the word bitch with loser instead. But he forgot to censor the fact that AB shared the post with him, so he deleted the second story too. So this is the first thing that Ethan shared. He shared a video making fun of Ethan's tattoo. Okay. He said Ethan supports genocide. Even worse, he loves his wife. Get a life, you dumb snarker bitch. But here he hid that it was sent by AB. Then he shared it again. He said, get a life, you dumb snarker loser. He's like, okay, I don't want to sound like a misogynist, but he kept the fact that AB Ayad shared this with him.
That's so stupid.
So AB, as you guys know who AB is, he's Lebanese. So again, people are like, stop helping Ethan with this fucking shit, AB, you know what I'm saying? So AB responds to this. He said the TikTok was funny because she was covering her face and said nothing. It was sent in a group chat and meant to be funny. It has nothing to do with the conflict. I didn't expect that reaction, but enjoy. Y'all got the proof that y'all have been looking for. I mean, yeah, I guess this isn't Palestine related or anything like that. It's just someone making fun of his tattoo. And look, AB is friends with Ethan as much as we don't want to think about that or like, you know, he was a massive H3 fan. He got hired because of how much of a fan he was. So he's going to have a good relationship with Ethan. I guess there's nothing we can do about that at that point. He's sending this video. Anyways. But he's still kind of, you know, he's doing Ethan's bidding. And look, AB thinks I hate him. We're always going to try to give you credit and not shit on you, bro. Wait, let me just get to the AB stuff. Did I not open them? Let's start with AB and then we move to this other stuff. Okay. So AB says, I cannot believe the amount of stupidity and delusion. Oh, so this is a video of Mike. Let's watch this Mike from PA video. So, sorry, this is getting a little bit. Mike from PA thinks AB should have quit the H3 podcast, but now it's too late. Really discuss me why I don't like it. Let's watch it. Let's watch what Mike from PA has to say about this.
Like, AB is
friend of the show, Mike from PA. Might I add, we're fans of Mike from PA here.
Mad at me, and he's mad at Hassan, and he's mad at Denims, because he's really mad at himself. And like, I get it. I wouldn't want to give up my easy fucking job where I didn't have to do shit and was responsible for nothing. Like, I get it. Like me, I have my own show. This is something that AB doesn't understand. Like, I will live or die based on how I perform and whether you guys support me or not. I'm completely responsible for myself. I have no safety net. I don't have a boss. I don't have a bunch of other people to take care of me. I'm 100%. I will rise or fall based on whether you guys support my channel or not. You could say I am.
The Do Not Worry podcast concurs, folks. You are our boss, folks. We work for you, the public, the people. We love you, and we really could not do this without any of you guys. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching live. We love you. Thank you to all our patrons, all our members. Seriously, we fucking love you all.
A radical individualist, small business owner, successful under capitalism. AB isn't that kind of guy. Okay, AB he's a flunky, which is basically somebody who's hired to make somebody else feel important. You know, he is the guy hired to listen to two virulent Zionists justify the genocide of Palestinians, and he has to sit there and take it. He has to sit there and help.
Oh,
now I have a question for you, chat. If Mossad was looking at the
AB is in a very shitty situation, and I've tried to give the crew and AB particularly as much credit as we can, and sometimes I get mad and I get impatient, and sometimes I give him more credit. I really want to try to not be mean, bro, but like it's just he makes it because it's been a year and a half. AB, you're just fucking sitting there and saying nothing, bro. And again, you're helping Ethan dox people. Like, if I were you, I know it sucks, but I would just stand up, just correct Ethan when he's wrong, and stop saying that you don't know enough. Educate yourself. You've had a year and a half to educate yourself on what's happening, on the genocide. So stop saying that you don't know. I just got a book, The 100-Year War on Palestine. I'm gonna read it because I want to learn. I want to educate myself. I want to feel like I'm speaking on this with a bit more authority than I currently am. So learn. And Ethan likes you, bro. And Ethan can't fire you. Okay, if you disagree with Ethan, he's not gonna fire you because you're on camera. Like there's gonna be proof of you disagreeing with him, and then him wanting to like fire you because like you made him look bad on a show. No, you could take that to court and get him fired. He loves suing people, so I'm sure he'll enjoy this lawsuit.
Getting sued.
He's not gonna fire you, bro. Just sit there and fucking tell him what you think. When he says that Hamas hides bases under hospitals, tell him that that's not true. Tell him that the only people that say that are like the IDF and have no actual evidence for it. Tell him that when they actually went under a hospital in Gaza like a year ago, they found like fucking schedules on the walls and claimed that those were the names of terrorists and those were like shifts that they were taking. It was literally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. You have to stand up for what's right, my man. No, it's not that he's not gonna fucking fire you, and if he does, we'll all support you. You're running out of time because no one wants to support you anymore because you've been doing this for a year and a half. But like, stand up for yourself, man, for your people.
Fight between Ethan Klein and Hassanabi. Who do you think Mossad would side with? And I think that's pretty much, you're on the side of Mossad, AB. You're on the side of the IDF. I don't care what your personal opinions are. I'm talking about the work you do day in, day out for a living. You are, and this is no exaggeration, literally selling out your own people. That's sad. Me, personally, I couldn't do it. I would rather move in with a family member and get a minimum wage job than a Rolex to fight for Mossad. I would literally rather, like, lose everything than be a little pissant defender.
To be fair, to defend AB in this situation, he didn't ask for this. When he worked for Ethan, okay, Ethan was like a dual Israeli citizen, but like this never really came up, you know what I mean? He used to say the right things about Palestine, enough to keep people chill. Well, then when the genocide happened, Ethan took a stance, and he put AB and the rest of the crew in a really difficult position. Like, no employee should have to choose, like, should I leave this well-paying job because my boss is all of a sudden saying crazy shit? Like, now AB has to go out and find it. Like, he was happy. You know, he's happy at his job at H3. Why should he have to leave because his boss is crazy? But that's what Ethan has done. Ethan has made their relationship with a lot of their friends very complicated. He's made them all associated with what him and Hila are saying. So now his crew getting work outside of the podcast is going to be a bit more complicated. A lot of us who would have loved to support AB, like, why would I want to go watch AB streams? Like, why? Okay, I don't care. Like, if AB sits on his streams and talks about Palestine, like, I don't care, bro. Like, you need to be talking about that where it counts, where there's millions of views, or used to be millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views. You got to defend, dude. You got to like fucking correct Ethan, man. Okay, it doesn't matter if you're saying it on your little Twitch stream with Lena sitting there when you're spending 5 days a week or 4 episodes a week helping Ethan like dox people that are pro-Palestine, my man. Okay, you gotta fucking. I'm sorry, like what? And you can't be surprised when people are disappointed. You're Lebanon. You know how happy I was when I found out that the H3 crew had 2 fucking Lebanese people in it, bro. I remember when he told Ethan about Lebanon the first time, and he made Ethan try Lebanon. And when he would talk about Lebanese things, AB, we used to watch this shit, bro. We used to love you, man. Okay, like I'm not fucking. Again, I used to fucking watch this show for fucking years. This is why we're so disappointed. This is why we're covering everything that Ethan and Hila are saying. Ethan has put you in a shit position, and it is his fucking fault. It's his fault that Olivia has to deal with this, that Dan has to deal with this, that AB, Lena. But you guys have also reacted in a way where it seems like you're okay with it. You sit there, you let Ethan talk, correct him. And if you guys have the kind of chemistry you guys have at work, where like if you respond to Ethan on the show, if he's gonna get mad behind the scenes or something, then I don't know, bro. You're not working in a healthy work environment. This is a podcast. You guys are part of the cast. You guys are co-hosts at this point. You should be able to speak your truth, and Ethan should be able to defend his position against your position. And if you think you're not educated enough, then educate yourself on it, because you're the only one up there who might be able to talk, and you're Lebanese, bro. Your country just got bombed today. ضربوا الضاحية اليوم يا عبد الله. شو رأيك بالموضوع يا خيي؟ هيك ماشي؟ عادي؟ لا، يلا شد لي حالك شوي خيي. كلنا معك، ما تخاف حبيبي. Let's keep watching.
Chat is mad at AB. But I wouldn't be mad. It's just sad.
It's sad, bro. And I get why you guys are mad, okay?
Be sad for him.
And I've been mad, okay? And no, I get mad when like he joins in on the front, like, oh look, this wiener thing is in Dearborn, Michigan. I know exactly where this guy is. Like, yeah, don't help Ethan send harassment to people, AB. You're gonna have to take a stand against your boss, or at least have a fucking conversation with him off camera. Be like, Ethan, you're making my life a living fucking hell. Every time I go on Twitter, I'm getting harassed. And it's not because we're all crazy snarkers. It's because it's become the IDF propaganda show, bro. podcast is zabr.
Of the genocide. And I'm just a white guy from Pennsylvania. He was the head of the Arab Union at his school and had to fight Islamophobia. Now he helps produce it. Wild how the world turns. That's capitalism, baby. If you're willing to sell it, capitalism will buy it. And the fact that AB is participating in the stalking of Hassan.
Aaron Plays Game says Anthony would have been amazing if he was part of the H3 cast. There would have been interesting conversation. Someone that would push back, but that is not what Ethan wants. Ethan wants yes men. I would have been an amazing representative of the Lebanese people if I was on the H3 podcast. It was like, he would have fired me definitely. Like every day, I would have spent my time fucking correcting Ethan. I would get angry. I cannot sit there and listen to someone say shit like that. You know what I mean? It would have made me. I would have probably quit, guys. I'm a pretty like when it comes to like righteousness and stuff. I have a hard time looking away, and the what happened in Gaza really like changed my life and my perception of a lot of things in life. So I would not be able to sit there and listen to someone say this. I would either fucking use the opportunity to argue with Ethan every single episode until he fucking hated me. You know, he would have fucking hated me. Guarantee, bro. Guarantee.
And I don't understand, and me as well, right? And the character assassination of me, the character assassination of Denims, the character assassination of Frogan, the character assassination of a bunch of other innocent people. And here's the thing that really disgusts me. And this is the thing, and this is why I don't like him. And I'm gonna be honest with him. If AB had just reached out and said, I can't do this anymore, but I need your help to make my own show, do you know how much love he would have gotten? You know how many people would have rushed to support him? You know how many people would have boosted him up and build him a show that probably would make him even more money than he's making now? But instead of doing that, he stuck his dagger at all of our backs.
Yeah.
Oh,
he stuck a dagger at our backs for the safe choice of remaining Ethan Klein's sidekick. Actually, he's not even the sidekick. He's like the sidekick of the sidekick.
The problem is, I think it's too late now. I think it's too late. Like, they've stuck around for way too long. I know Olivia launched her YouTube channel not long ago, and I put out a tweet like, yo, I'm never going to support any of you guys. And I think it is too late. Like, you have one more week, AB, or something. Like, someone just to speak up. I'm not telling you to fucking quit on air. Just be like, Ethan, bro, you're saying some shit that I disagree with. And I've sat there and let you say it for months because I'm fucking scared to lose my job, and I don't want you to hate me. But, like, you've made a lot of fucking false statements up here. Israel propaganda, and you've made my life a living fucking hell. But like, I think it's too late, man. Like I will never be able to see Dan the same way again.
It's way too late.
All these people that I've loved, man, love Dan. I'm glad that Sam is out. I'm glad that Cam is out. But like Zach, all of these people, man, I can't do it anymore. You know, it's been, and even AB and Lena, you guys have played dumb for way. I'm saying this with love, but you've played dumb for way too long. Oh, we don't want to talk. We don't want to comment on it. Like. You've had your chance. I think you've lost it, in my opinion. Whatever you do is too little, too late. So enjoy your audience that you have now. Like, that you're not gonna have my support, okay? Not that you care.
Really makes me sad, dude. And at this point, is it even viable? I mean, if AB tomorrow quit on stream and then apologized to everybody, including me, then maybe I'd change my mind. But like, Israel has restarted their genocide. You have the Nelk boys coming on the show to promote. You're promoting pro-Trump people left and right. You're trying to help the targeting of Palestinian advocates all over the country. People are being kidnapped by ICE, who are lawful permanent residents, to be deported.
And they're just talking about fucking Hassan, man. And they're agreeing with like Elon Musk and all these people that they would normally never like, bro. It's like, it's fucking crazy. What's popping in the chat?
Not for nothing, but at times AB corrects the narrative when Ethan goes too hard for Israel.
Thank you, H3, for migrating me to Do Not Worry podcast.
Let's go.
Welcome.
Let's go. Okay, so we have just a few more here. So
Dan's family members are settlers in the West Bank, someone said.
Dan's family?
Eh?
That's fucking fucked. Fuck Dan, bro. I mean...
That's crazy if that's true.
That's fucked. Okay, so here. AB shared the video we just saw from Mike from PA and said, I cannot believe the amount of stupidity and delusion in this 4-minute clip. Allow me to address some of the claims made by this person. One claim was that I am mad at Hassan Denims and that I am mad at Mike himself. Please provide me with a single clip where I have said anything bad about Hassan or Denims. Or provide me with a clip where I spoke negatively about Mike. It doesn't exist because I hardly know who the fuck Mike is. He defended me a few times on Twitter in the past, and I was appreciative that he spoke up for Palestine. Now, in retrospect, I see that he cares more about drama farming than actually helping the Palestinian people.
Yeah.
AB, your boss, Ethan, has built an entire career on drama farming. So this is pretty rich coming from you, my guy. Come on. AB, ya khayyi, come on. Abdullah, what are we شو عم نعمل يا خيي؟ نحن حمير? You know what we're saying. He then claims that I am on the side of the IDF. I have said a million times that I believe the IDF is a terrorist organization. Yeah, you should say that to Ethan.
On pod,
You should say that to Ethan and Hila, AB. Say it to Ethan and Hila. This person then has the nerve to tell me that I am selling out my own people. Who the fuck are you to say that I'm selling out my own people? Is this Mike from the Middle East? Okay, AB, I'll say it. This is Anthony from the Middle East. This is me, not Mike from PA. You're kind of selling out your own people. AB and Lena, you're selling out your own people by being on the H3 podcast and by letting Ethan and Hila spread Zionist propaganda unchecked. You should stop helping him. You are kind of a contributor at this point, my guy. شو بدي أقول لك؟ وحياة الله, I'm sorry.
Like you're so selling us out.
Yeah. I find it hilarious that Hassan and Denims have said to leave the crew alone because they're in a tough situation, but Mike somehow has the authority to speak for my people. To demonstrate his delusion even further, he said I should have reached out to him for helping and making my own show. Again, I ask, who the fuck are you? Okay, look, asking him to make his own show, maybe that's a little weird for Mike. That's okay. We love Mike all the same. Now, I responded to this, and I said, so Mike said, you've participated in slandering all of us while your boss is actively working to get us the platform targeted by the Trump admin, and you have openly acknowledged posting Free Palestine. So could you block Palestine advocates on Twitter? Here, you boost a stalker account. He said that you retweet yourself. Ethan Klein is saying that hospitals in Gaza and Hamas are command centers. Ethan Klein is saying that hospitals in Gaza are Hamas command centers. Got any comment? He says, no, I don't. People don't usually speak for their boss. Is that normal in your reality? That response did not go over well with anyone. People started calling AB complicit, all that sort of thing. And I kind of wanted to leave a reply. And I kind of ratioed him too. That's crazy. I said, AB, my guy, do you understand why people are upset though, right? Like you do understand. Ethan's spewing blatant IDF propaganda. People are going to be disappointed when Lebanese crew members don't speak up. We know you're in a tough spot, but try pushing a little. Ethan does care about you and will listen. And I do think that Ethan would listen to AB. And then I quote tweeted AB and I said, when he said, no, I don't. Do people usually speak for their boss? I said, don't speak for Ethan. Speak for yourself and your people. No one's asking you to speak for Ethan. Let's speak Ethan speak for himself. We know the kind of stupid shit he's going to say. Just refute it. Debate it. Argue. Then he replied. AB replied. He's like, so is this one of the weeks you dislike me? Because khayye, I'm having a hard time keeping up. And look, I can't blame you, AB. We have gone back and forth. To be honest with you, the logical thing is I should dislike you all the time. Given everything you've been doing for the past year and a half, why should we like you? Why should we still like you? Everybody else dislikes you, bro, on fucking Twitter, and people keep shitting on you. I'm one of the few on this of the people. I'm one of the few people criticizing H3 that is still extending some grace, bro, because I know you're in a shitty fucking spot, and I have been a fan for a long time, and I know the kind of person you are deep down, bro, and I know that you're working for your dream, you're working for your idol, and I know how hard it is. Like, we're telling you, give up your dream job. We sound fucking crazy. I know, bro, okay? But, like, we don't fucking hate you, and I've never said anything with hate. We just want to fucking, bro, I don't know, man, speak up. Speak the fuck up. That's literally it. But we're not asking you to speak for Ethan, bro. Just Ethan says something stupid, defend him. And we don't dislike you, okay? We've gone back and forth, but again, like I said, we should hate you, but we don't, because we're fucking nice people, and we're not going to go after our own fucking people, okay? I'm not going to go after my own. I told him, there's never hate, khayye, but sometimes there's disappointment. I understand the position you're in, and perhaps would have handled it differently. It's just sad to see the crew going along with all of this and being associated with it. So again, I ratioed him. This is like, I don't know what's happening. Like, he's not liked on Twitter anymore. And this is what Ethan Klein has done to them. Oh, sorry, you guys weren't seeing that. So here's my reply. There's never hate, but sometimes disappointment. I understand. You guys can pause and read. We got Froggy Tonic. Also responded, said, AB, it's not about liking. You can't both claim to have a spine and not call out the obvious lies he's spewing. You can't both say you support a cause and then bait and switch the people you deem too passionate about it. We've been trying to prevent the gangrene, man. So Again, AB, there's no hate here for you, my man. Just disappointment. And I'm out of patience. We're out of patience. Like, you're not going to speak up. The time has come and gone. شو بدنا نعمل? But this was our interaction.
Dr. Paco says, Khaya, your father's village was colonized by Israel, and your boss denies it.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It cannot be easy sitting there and listening to this shit, bro. Fucking Zionists talking shit about your country and your people and basically calling them barbarians, and you have to fucking sit there and take it. So here's Ethan from last week, from last episode, sorry.
Wait, Haley says, AB, the issue is not that people want you to speak for your boss. The issue is that you're letting your boss speak for you.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
That's
our queen.
And he's trying to speak for a region that like he doesn't. He's like, I lived in Israel for 5 years, bro. Ethan, we live here right now. Israel just bombed us today. AB, Israel just bombed us today. They bombed the Dahi. What's up? What's up with that? Shufi, you know what I mean? Let's watch this clip. Let's see what this is about. I can't remember.
Maybe he's saying, even as generous as possible, and he's saying, oh, go protest where they live. Maybe he's saying, however, you know that.
So he's talking about Noah Sampson, who made a couple of videos about Ethan, like those YouTubers that supported a genocide, etc. And now Ethan is threatening to sue Noah Sampson. Here he is talking about it. He's calling for Noah Sampson to be put on a terrorist watch list, folks. Check this out. For making a video basically about him.
Which once again proves what he fucking low. This guy has no integrity. He cut it out. Like he won't stand on his business. What are you afraid of, dude? You're gonna get TOS? Stand on your shit, bro. You want someone to kill me? Okay, stand on it, bro. You want someone to come fucking kill me? Stand on your shit. Why erase it now, fuck? Guess what? We saved it. I mean, this guy's legitimately should be on the FBI terrorist watch list. Like, legitimately. In fact,
bro, their video right now is called Noah Sampson, I Hope You're Watching. This is what it's called. Okay, so look, we're actually gonna. Do you guys want to watch the live H3 episode right now?
I genuinely think this.
You guys want to watch it live with us?
Do we?
Do we have?
Because I have like 12 minutes that I wanted to watch from last week's episode, but there's so much. God, there's so much H3, but we've already been streaming for almost 2 hours. I could do another hour of just H3, folks.
We know we can.
Hila says Ethan has done more for. Okay, so here, Hila here says Ethan has done more for Palestine than Hassan. Okay, let's watch this. We have to watch. It's 48 seconds. We can watch this.
We can watch that.
Like, I hope your pager goes off type joke.
Yeah, didn't say that.
They know what they're doing. It's also funny when they dick ride Israel so hard, but they're also like, go ahead, Hassan.
Never. When did we dick ride Israel?
Never.
See what happens.
We
that's
never
what Israel,
did. Like
exactly.
Before you even knew anything about this shit.
Before you could even, bro. Before you could even point out Yemen on the map.
Yeah.
Which was a few years ago. I think he even clicked like France.
Ethan actually voted against Bibi when he lived there. So like, it kind of did more than you.
Stop calling a mass murderer Bibi. Menno, Hashit Ranji. It's not like someone called Coco, Uncle Coco. Stop calling a fucking mass murderer Bibi, okay? Stop it. Stop it with the stupid shit.
Yeah. They're saying that you should go there and get murdered by the Israeli death machine.
You're considering going there. Ethan lived there for 5 years.
Insane. 1 million.
Ethan did not live in Gaza. He lived in fucking like Tel Aviv or some shit where nothing fucking happens, bro. You're comparing Gaza to fucking Tel Aviv, dumbass Hila fucking Klein.
Percent of pager.
I think Ethan has a little bit of an understanding of that conflict.
1,000.
Conflict. Oh, my favorite word. The conflict. He understands it, bro. This is a clip from our friend North Star Radio, who was in the chat just a little bit ago. Comrade Casey, salutes in the chat for Comrade Casey, folks. North Star Radio. He said IDF. So Ethan has been going on this whole go to Gaza. Why doesn't Hassan just go to Gaza? You know, just go there. And we just talked about journalists that have been murdered in Gaza. Over 200 Palestinian journalists and Lebanese journalists have been killed. Here they're doubling down on wanting Hassan to go to Gaza. And they say that the IDF doesn't actually kill journalists.
I can't get any security assurances against Israel, obviously.
Well, bro, it's...
Oh.
Like
Israel that is worried
Look,
about.
it's not like Israel's going to do a precision strike on Hassan. They don't fucking...
Yeah,
but it is... Well, bro, it's... Not like
Israel that is worried
Look,
about
it's not like Israel's going to do a precision strike on Hassan. They don't fucking.
Yeah,
but
I
it is
don't-
dangerous. It's a war zone. Like I agree, it's dangerous.
It's a war zone.
So I mean, Olivia and AB are at least like they may like that. That's the pushback AB's comfortable doing. Huh? Maybe they will. Lol. I'm sorry. I just laughs it off and like looks down probably.
May.
But what?
He was in the running for anti-Semite of the year. They may.
Nah,
And he's
I
still a
don't think you
different
guys
world.
understand
Yeah, it's a
Israel. It
different
doesn't work
world.
like that.
They're
there.
not.
Oh, I don't think you guys understand Israel. It doesn't work like that. Hila, that is exactly how Israel. Oh, it looks like she has like horns over her head, or it's like a crown actually. Bro, that is exactly how Israel works. They literally have murdered over 200 journalists. Literally, you saw what they did to Hussam. We just saw it. You know what I mean? They put his name on a terror watch list. They give you an excuse to want to kill him. They label it anyone as Hamas, and that's it. They kill him. This is exactly what they do. They methodically. I'm forgetting words, folks. It's almost midnight here. What's the word when you do something systematic? There's a systematic targeting of journalists, folks. Sorry, I'm really tired. Let's keep going though. We never stop for you guys.
It's not. But regardless, I agree. It's dangerous, right?
Yeah.
It's dangerous in a war zone.
Right.
Not because Israel will like target him.
Bro, look, the denial, like, dude, like, this face right here. She says it's dangerous because it's a war zone, not because Israel will target him. No, Hila, first of all, it's not a war zone. It's a genocide. A war zone suggests that you have two sides in the conflict and in a war that are kind of on equal footing. This is a literal massacre of children and women. Okay? What else did you say?
Don't think it's like that
That's
personally,
like sci-fi.
but
Because Israel will like target him.
Yeah, they literally fucking target journalists and their families, not just the journalists. They'll kill their whole fucking family, bro. They kill their wives, their mothers, their children, their cousins, everything, bro. They murder their whole families. We've covered this again. If you're watching this, you know what Israel does. So Hila, of course, is going to defend it because she's from there, folks. Imagine sitting there. I mean, you could be an actually smart Israeli, an enlightened Israeli, and be like, yeah, my country's done some fucked up shit. My country's genocidal. What my country's doing to Gaza is horrible. Best no. She doesn't have that courage. She doesn't have the courage to say that. So she's going to deny that she doesn't want to admit that she comes from a horrible fucking country where they fucking murder people and it's an apartheid state. They're going to deny it. Ethan doesn't want to admit that he willingly went to Israel and became a citizen and wants to go back and take his family. They're going to pretend like it's all fine. It's a nice, you can get falafels by the beach in Tel Aviv. It's a nice, beautiful country. You can get a tan. Like, no, bro. It's built on fucking blood and death and destruction, and it's still going on fucking today, bro. The genocide is still fucking happening. The colonization is happening before our very fucking eyes.
don't think it's like that
That's
personally.
like sci-fi.
But I think he's giving himself a little too much credit.
She said that's like sci-fi. It's not sci-fi. It's actually fucking reality, Hila Klein. Like how, bro? Like it's so easy. You could. It's. I don't understand. It's so easy for them to say the right thing, bro. Like how? But they literally watch pure Israeli news and media all fucking day. They're completely brainwashed. Anything going on in the chat?
No.
And here, this is the worst probably. Ethan, again, this is like one of the biggest IDF talking points. Armed military bases or Hamas bases under hospitals. And AB just sat there quietly, bro, and Lena.
I think it's, I mean, listen, I feel like this is a force that's going to help end the war, not fucking keeping hostages and underground and like sending, just continuing to provoke Israel to attack them. And putting fucking like military complexes under hospitals.
So by saying that, again, you are justifying the IDF firing at hospitals. You are justifying the IDF firing at schools. When you say, but there's a military base, what do you expect them to do? Oh, sure, yeah, just bomb the fucking hospital, bro. Bomb it.
Its own people for political gain is lying to themselves, dude. Holy shit. They literally put fucking command centers under hospitals. That's not even debated.
Oh, not even debated. What's your source? The IDF? Look, bro. I can't.
I hate that guy.
I hate them so much now. I mean, look, I don't hate them. I just hate how they make me feel. They make my like
Stop it.
Like
you can hate
like
them.
Hila said about me. He makes my blood boil. Yeah, you guys make my fucking blood boil. And someone in the chat just said it too.
They were keeping some of the hostages in hospitals too. It seems like a lot of them ran through hospitals. That's it. I mean, just logical, right? Like that's their best play. That's all they have, and so they do it.
Pro-Palestine activist Ethan Klein, folks. Pro-Palestine. Let's give him a hand. A hand to Ethan Klein and his pro-Palestinian activism. You know, justifying the IDF bombing hospitals because that's Hamas's MO. They just want to kill as many civilians to get pity. Pro-Palestine.
So I say, God protect these brave Gazans.
Doesn't even call them Palestinians, calls them Gazans. None of them are from fucking Gaza, bro. Maybe 10% of these people are from Gaza. They're from the rest of fucking Israel. They were pushed in. Palestine. I'm sorry, bro. I can't believe I called it Israel. Guys, we're tired. We're tired, but we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. Why?
Chat is demanding you stop for me.
What, you guys want to stop the show? What do you guys want to do? Don't you want to watch the live H3? Look,
I said it was fine. I'm fine, I guess.
Where do you need? You can leave if you want. Like we can finish alone.
No, I'm fine. I want to stay.
You want to stay? Like
let's finish. I'm not gonna leave.
Let's just see.
Do you want to bail?
Ask the chat if they want to see the Noah Sampson stuff from last week, or do they want to watch live? Would you rather watch last week's Noah Sampson?
Literally just ask them.
What did they say? They want live?
Wait, it's a bit.
Don't
delayed.
stop.
It's called Noah Sampson. I hope you're watching.
It's delayed.
Rest, brother,
like, what
rest.
the hell?
I'm here
How do you
if
see
you're
it,
here. Nour
My
can't
dad
leave.
did it.
Who's this person? What the fuck?
Stop it. Don't stop. No.
She looks like any random girl at Alba.
Someone just gave him $20. It's so crazy
Somebody
being live,
needs to do
watching someone else being live and watching their chat.
I love you guys. That's so nice. Chat is so sweet.
Think about that. It's not my fault.
Yeah. No, let's ask our fans. When was the last time? Very important.
They're talking to
When's the
Gabe.
last time?
Okay, just give me a second. Let's shuffle through this episode, guys. What are they looking at here? What's in this Instagram story right here?
It's so chaotic.
What is a few days ago? Okay, talking bad empanada. Okay. I think we're starting early with this. Let's see.
Than what he did. And this is a story that she felt was important to share. And
so
so
he's talking about Noah Sampson's ex. So Noah Sampson, again, for context, he made a video talking about Ethan and how he's defending genocide. Then Ethan got mad, threatened to sue him. He's saying it's defamation. He's teaming up with Motaz to sue him. And then they said that one of Noah Sampson's exes has reached out to them to tell them that he sexually harassed her or something like that. And now they want to talk to her on the call.
I think that, I'm happy to. And by the way, we vetted everything. This isn't some random person we just got a random message from. We vetted them. We saw receipts. And in fact, they follow each other. He still follows her on Instagram. So that's kind of the checkmate on that one. Like, he definitely, was hooking up with this girl. There's no question about it. So, and just to be clear, she's not accusing him of R-wording. It's not like, it doesn't rise to that, and it's not anything that she's saying. So I want to make that very clear up front. This is not a situation of R-word. Peace and love, okay? It's an accusation of him being a sleazebag, basically. And you all can judge that for what you want, based on what she says. So look forward to.
So the guy made arguments about Ethan being pro-genocide and pro-IDF, and Ethan is just going to bring an ex to say that he's a sleazebag. Like, that's your response to the points and actual criticisms he made in his video. Your response is just like ad hominem attacks. You sexually harassed your girlfriend. You're a creep. Okay, cool. What about the genocide? Look at this fucking horrific tattoo. Oh my god, bro. Look at this shit, bro.
He looks musty as fuck.
Look at this, bro. Oh my god, this is on his arm forever, bro. H3, the audience is gonna have to look at this forever now.
Speaking to her at 1, and
actually,
just
I think later he just
before we get on the call,
drop down.
I should show now.
Sleeve.
Should I show now the psycho?
We talking about?
There's a psychoanalysis.
Huh?
There's a psychoanalysis. But what do you call it when you're analyzing a psycho?
Oh, that's interesting.
A psychoanalysis.
Right. It's 2 words, right?
Bad Empanada review.
I see.
Yeah. So Bad Empanada, who, by the way, is the darling of Noah Sampson, Hassan Piker, and all these leftist denims. They all look to him as a shining light on the hill.
Bad
Empanada
is just fucking hilarious. He's like an awesome attack dog to have. He doesn't give a fuck. He'll say anything. He'll do anything. So yeah, we love him. He's fucking hilarious, bro. I'm sorry. Like, even if you love Ethan Klein, I think you have to admit that Bad Empanada's trolling is on another fucking level.
As soon as after the show ended, he said he made this story, which is fucking mad for a few reasons. A few days ago, I contacted the H3 crew from a fake account pretending to be Noah Sampson's ex. My goal was to show that they would gladly spread anything bad about people who criticize them with no regard for fact checking. On Wednesday's podcast, they said that Noah Sampson is a R-wordist. By the way, I literally never said that. In fact, I don't think we even said anything. I think you were just like, oh, we have an update. Let's talk about it after the show. It was handled pretty responsibly, I think. And that they're in contact with his ex. They took the bait instantly. Now, what's interesting about this is that he's obviously provably lying, but he's like immediately going to discredit the victim, which, as you guys know, is extraordinarily leftist values. I would love to know what Hassan and Noah think about discrediting victims before even hearing them. But also what's weird is, like, even if this was true, why the fuck would you be contacting your friend's enemies and being like, yo, dude, you don't believe this about Noah. He's a fucking, dude, he's a terrible guy, and he abuses women. No,
is this Noah Sampson's ex?
Caramelized onions.
This is not a good tutorial. Then I guess that he fucked with it big time. He liked it. But
or is she calling in?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Ray. Hi. I have a evil food story, and it sounds a little sad, but
chat. Do you know who this is? Is this the ex? Is that someone? I saw someone in the chat mention Ray at some point. Chat. Please let us know if this is the ex or what's happening.
When I was a teenager, I was.
Oh, it's Ray. It's the mod. She's a moderator.
And,
okay, she's a moderator. Okay,
I got food donations from Feeding America.
Okay, look, I
which
think
is, in my
there's
opinion,
nothing interesting here. So, what's chat saying, Nour?
She's a mod.
Well, not about this. I get. She's a mod.
Bro, Ethan in the right corner is spazzing. Is killing me.
Right, so let's just give you guys an idea of what's happening with Noah Sampson.
And added a fucking the genocide support YouTubers respond. Not gonna be able to afford lunch under communism.
What do you think about Ian leaving?
Ian, I think, I mean, he left a bit too late, but I mean, while the whole thing was happening, Ian was barely on the show, barely said anything. The last time, I do remember him saying something, he was mentioning that he watched No Other Land. So I think Ian left because it's a shit show. Also used to date Sam, and like they broke up, so he probably just wants to change scenery. But I think Ian did a good thing by like not being on camera, and I think that was a conscious decision on his part. Like, basically like hid his involvement with H3. Like, you kind of forgot that Ian was on the show for a long time. So I think he's the one who can kind of escape out of there unscathed because he did not participate. I mean, he was switching and he still technically participated, but he was the least on camera while it was all going down, while the crash out happened. Like, do you even know who Ian is? Like, you can't even think about him. You can think of the other guys, but like, yeah, I think Ian will be fine. I always used to like Ian. I always thought he was funny, and I used to like all the crew, man. I used to like all these guys. Like, this is all recent, like just from the shit they're doing now. Like, it's just a garbage, evil show. I literally think it's just evil, like that. No other way to put it. So this is from like 2 days. The episode from 2 days ago. Let's watch like just 10 minutes of this, and then we're going home, folks. Let's just get to, and I might do like a separate stream on the Noah Sampson stuff. Maybe I'll watch Noah's video separately. I'll see what's up. A long weekend.
But yeah, I don't know. I love the idea of him just flipping through the rubble of Gaza to look for a fucking good thumbnail. Like, that's kind of callous and weird. Is it?
Yeah, that's the weird part, yeah.
Yeah, so when he doesn't make a video basically defaming a bunch of random YouTubers, he gets no views. His video
loves talking about views.
9 days ago has 120,000. The YouTubers who backed the genocide,
which I'm sorry, 120,000 views is fucking awesome, bro. Like, that's fucking insane. What is he talking about?
The first one, he has me, Lonerbox, Tom Dark, Muda, and Destiny in the thumbnail. And once again, he's flexing on the rubble. He's like, yo, look at this rubble. Ethan's pointing at it.
If Destiny was my roommate...
Ethan's making fun that Noah had a sponsor on his video. Don't forget the fucking content nuke sponsored by fucking, what was it? ExpressVPN? Ethan, what the... Stop it, bro. Stop it.
I get him late all the time.
I know it, man. So he got 800,000 on this one, which is a lot of views for him. He's not a very talented creator. You'll see if you watch his videos. So, and then he's continued to...
We found out he's a great editor, though.
He's a terrible editor, in fact, actually. He has no...
That's my... I'll leave all the rest of this to you. This is your fight. But when we get to the editing section,
you can
have things to say.
Yeah, you can contribute there. Yeah. This guy, anytime it comes to like cite an actual source, he goes, watch Bad Empanada for more details. Like, he consistently sends it off to like the most deranged lunatic on the left.
I love how much he hates bad empanada. By the way, 500 people watching live. What up, everybody? We love you.
What up?
It's like a trusted
Glad you
source of information.
contributed, Nadim.
But he essentially, he does the bad empanada doctrine. He just says the most inflammatory thing, the most inflammatory title. And the thing is with these leftists, the truth doesn't matter. Hypocrisy doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
Folks,
all they want.
just a moment of appreciation for Nadim, who hates all the Ethan stuff. He doesn't care. His wish is for us to go back to talk about Lebanese
I don't care
TikTok.
about the Ethan shit.
Bro, I swear.
And I'm forced to react to them.
I mean, look.
Bro, I swear if I say what's on my mind, oh my god, I'll get cancelled in like 3 seconds.
Yeah, don't
I
say
swear.
it. Don't say it. Let's go back to Ethan Klein, folks. Look, the people want some Ethan. We gave a 2-hour episode, guys. Everybody relax. We're having fun now. We're closing it up for the clip.
This is insanely fun.
For the clip.
Is to feel righteous and angry and to point like I mean at the end of the day, let's say that I do back a genocide. Let's say I don't. There's no evidence I don't. I do.
There's a lot of evidence actually, Ethan. It's all over a million fucking videos on YouTube at this point. Look at his eyes, bro. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. I paused at the right time.
It's just crazy.
I paused at the right time.
Bro, everything is just so cursed in this picture with
Paused
the
at the
tattoo.
right-
Oh my
Can we see
god,
the
I
ta-
hate it.
I wish we could see the tattoo, like him and her, like in one shot. Horrifying, bro. Horrifying.
I just hate this. I hate that guy.
What is this podcast, bro? The guy just fucking sniffing into the mic, doxing people, threatening to sue people, defending a genocide. What kind of fucking vibes are those, bro? Eid fikon kilkon, eid b'emmak.
Semmak b'eid, I
And
hate him.
he showed in his first video, by the way, that I backed him.
His hair.
He said I collaborate with Destiny. I'm a collaborator with Destiny because I pulled a few memes from his subreddit.
A few memes, your whole fucking
That's
content
literally
nuke.
all he had to justify me being a fucking genocider. I mean, I'll
Aidib Habadak definitely. What a dumbass, bro. Like this has been honestly like a great, like again, we won, guys. The war is over. They're losing followers, they're losing monetization, we're gaining followers, we're gaining everything. Like they've lost. They're just losing more followers every day. It's just a matter of how long is this crash out going to extend? It's already been 6 fucking months or like fucking 8 months, bro. My kid, this is, oh my god, I never thought this was gonna be as long of a thing. Let's keep watching.
watch the clip where he says, he lays out his whole argument.
I'm in
Actually,
1.5 exit, okay? Here.
But like, even if that's true, let's say, which it's not, how does this help Gaza? Like, how does this help the fucking people in Gaza right now who are under a 2-week blockade, who haven't had like resources or food or water or anything sent in there in 2 weeks from this blockade? How does this help them? Like, and the answer, of course, is that it doesn't. And and of course, the answer is.
I hate the "how does this help Gaza" argument. Like, bro, not you think every video I make, every episode we make here is to like directly help Gaza? Like, no, we want to raise awareness. The best thing we can do sometimes is raise awareness, keep Gaza in the conversation. You know how quickly the news moves today. Like how quickly people get over shit. Something is hot for one day, they talk about it, then they're over it the next day. They're talking about something else. The only way to keep Gaza in people's minds and top of mind is to talk about it. That is already a massive thing, bro. The fact that people have still been talking about this genocide for a year and a half is honestly fucking insane to me. I'm fucking shocked that people are still talking about it, and that is because of videos and people fucking using their platforms to talk about it and to try to raise awareness. Unlike you, you're trying to fucking justify it and defend it. Ya khara.
This is a drama swap video that he's doing for attention and money. Because it doesn't materially help the people of Gaza. He's not donating any of the money. He's certainly fucking fully commercializing them. He's putting ads. He's putting fucking ads on this, man.
You had an Express VPN, bro.
Donate
Shut
the money
up.
he makes on these to like some Gaza charity. He should. He honestly should.
Or at a minimum, like 10% of the revenue from this video will go. You know, I mean, that's like phoning it in, but even that, at a minimum.
I mean, listen, if you're going to use the rubble of Gaza in your thumbnail, you should donate the money. You should do that. These 2 videos, you should not keep the money. At least be consistent on that. Prove that you're not a total fucking hack who's doing this for attention and money. Because at the end of the day, who benefits from these videos? Do the people of Gaza? No. Do they? I mean, can you think of one conceivable way that you could even argue that the people of Gaza benefit from these videos? Meanwhile, I'll tell you who does benefit from these videos. Noah Sampson, who's making money. He's getting subscribers. He's getting kudos.
Why do we make YouTube? Why are you making YouTube videos, bro? What the fuck kind of dumbass argument is this, bro? Of course he's trying to get subscribers while raising awareness. At least get subscribers by doing something kind of okay, kind of righteous. Okay, he's putting money in his
good job.
You're allowed to fucking make a living on YouTube, bro.
I'm sure that he fucks his intern, his like crew in order for like marketing and everything and sponsorships. Like I think he's that type of person.
He's
you know?
super annoying, bro. Yeah, of course, but like it's gonna get harder to get sponsors with the kind of shit show he has right now.
Let's see. Noah Sampson came up huge. He put sponsors. He got paid. Great. Gaza still fucked. Does nothing to help them.
You're right, Ethan.
So,
Yeah,
I mean, just like in a term.
These YouTube, we're gonna solve the genocide by making YouTube videos. Like, well, what do you want, bro? Like, he's gonna go to Gaza. Why don't you go to Gaza, Noah Sampson? He just wants all of us to go to Gaza and get fucking killed by the IDF. Is that what you want, Ethan? Probably make him happy. Please sue me for saying this. That would be kind of nice. Why don't we get sued after everything that's gone down? He's threatening everybody with lawsuits except us. Ethan, my man, sue me. Come on.
No, fucking bitch. We don't want that from him.
I want it. It'll be kind of fun. Content for months. Maybe years. These things take a long time.
Fuck him.
Endless content.
Lars says, how does this help Gaza? Well, we know it hurts Israel and that drives you crazy.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. We gotta make... Israel needs to become a pariah state.
Sorry, I got dyslexic.
Israel needs to become a pariah state. Israelis can't be comfortable anywhere they go, bro. If you're Israeli and if you're a Zionist and if you're pro what's happening in Israel and you go travel somewhere and you're a fucking tourist, people should fucking shit on you, bro. Fuck you. Fuck that shit. It should not be normalized.
Just looking at what's been accomplished, I mean, it's just pathetic. And we'll get into that, but yeah, just to give a little background. So in his new video, there's a clip of him. Let me pull it. Because I'm referencing this clip, and I think I showed a video of it here, of when he was saying the escalating. Yeah, here. So this is a clip from his newest video that I thought was like, you guys watch this and we'll talk about it.
People living in the West have the most power over anyone else in the world to stop the genocide. We are living in the belly of the beast. We have direct geographical, physical access to the politicians, the propagandists, the weapons companies, and the supply chains that are facilitating this genocide. Protesting is great. We should keep doing that. But also, I feel like we have to be honest with ourselves. 17 months in, and what is protesting actually accomplished? Raising awareness, sure. Divestment, yeah, in some places. But really, politically, materially, nothing. Israel just killed the most children in its history in a single night with total impunity, with a deafening silence among the Western media. If we want this genocide to stop, it's time to escalate. That's all I'm saying. So anyways, yes.
You can lay it out very easily, one sentence at a time. It's quite clear. We in the West have direct physical access to a bunch of people, including the propagandists, after just labeling...
Me in the thumbnail, by the way, being labeled specifically.
Hey, real quick, I was laughing because I thought that was a Zach's sound drop. Who was the little guy in the corner?
That's Lonerbox. And shout out to Lonerbox. He's been doing...
Lonerbox, remember, genocide defender Lonerbox, Destiny's ex-best friend, who thinks that Israeli snipers accidentally shoot Palestinians in the head. It happens by accident.
Really good coverage of this. I think he is a very measured and great voice in this conflict.
Measured and great voice in this conflict. He loves Lonerbox, of course, Ethan, of course. We're just going to watch where Ethan says that Noah Sampson should be reported to the FBI. Just like Ethan says that people reported him to CPS, he's literally asking his fans to call the FBI to put Noah Sampson on an FBI watch list.
But at any rate, yeah.
Bunch of people, creators, propagandists. What does protesting achieve? Well, some things, but overall, basically nothing. If we want this to stop, we need to escalate. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. If you had a clear vision for what needs to be done to stop the genocide, you would say it because you want to direct your audience into something fruitful. Unless the thing you want your audience to do is against TOS, criminal, violent, etc. He's calling for people to do something that he is too cowardly to say himself. He's calling for people to do dirty work for him. That's what this is. It is unambiguously a call for violence. Okay? I'm sorry. And he doesn't want to spoil his cute little
you
life.
gotta move the box. I'm covering.
Oh, that's what
I'm figuring out how to do that.
What can I do here to help?
You can just go full screen on it.
I mean, it was full screen. It is full.
I meant Lena, but
yeah, you can go full screen. It's fine. Don't need to see me.
Here, I think. No, this one. Oh, this one. I got it.
Doesn't want to fuck his income and ruin the little cushy career that he's got a hold of. He doesn't want to do that. He wants other people to fuck up their lives and get thrown in jail or whatever else for him. He wants other people to be Luigi or fucking what's his face, Aaron Bushnell or whoever else. And it's interesting that he said propagandists because that might actually encompass the people.
Sorry, guys, I was texting my girlfriend.
Just spent the entire video calling genocide defenders.
Yeah.
If you can understand.
I mean, I agree with everything he said. It's not subtle at all. And this guy, again, he sits here in his grandma's fucking extra bedroom. Okay. And he has the fucking audacity to be like, hey, it's time to escalate, guys. We know exactly where the people live. We know exactly where the weapons manufacturers are, the government work. We know exactly where they are. And guess what? Second Amendment. What are you waiting for? Go do it. Go be a revolutionary, Noah. Stop sitting there like a fucking bitch waiting for someone else to start it. Go. Do it, man. Please. Go fucking do it. Prove to us that you're so legit revolutionary. Oh, but again, the same thing with Hassan. Oh, I have to risk something material for myself?
The part where he's going to talk about the FBI. Look, guys, fuck it. I'm tired. You guys are miserable. Let me just play the clip where he talks about the FBI. Read the chat, please, for a minute.
One sec, I'm reading.
To be put on a terror watch list because I interrupted while we were watching it. Boom. just to show when he tells people, just the hypocrisy of him complaining about CPS when he does the same thing. Sorry, guys, we're all exhausted. This is the end. We should do this a little bit earlier. What do you guys think? You guys come 20 minutes late every time.
What do you fucking?
Yeah, but you wanna start
Yeah, we're done.
at
We're done.
9.
Let's watch it and we're done. Let's go. 1, 2. See how happy the crew is, folks.
We're live, guys.
Which once again proves what he fucking low. This guy has no integrity. He cut it out. Like he won't stand on his business. What are you afraid of, dude? You're gonna get TOS? Stand on your shit, bro. You want someone to kill me? Okay, stand on it, bro. You want someone to come fucking kill me? Stand on your shit. Why erase it now? Fuck. Guess what? We saved it. I mean, this guy's legitimately should be on an FBI terrorist watch list. Like legitimately. In fact, I genuinely think this dude needs to be fucking tipped off to the FBI. Because that is straight up. He's like, we need people to go bomb.
So he's
and
inciting
buildings, government buildings.
He's inciting his crazy fans to call the FBI. Folks, it's been a lovely episode. We're gonna talk more streams next week. Might be early in the week, might be late in the week. Don't know. But more streams next week. Let me take a second to thank some of our lovely patrons, folks, who have supported our channel. Nour is packing her bag. She's ready to go, folks.
No, I'm trying to get my lipstick to tell
She's
them the color.
Let me I forgot to use this picture earlier. Here's our link to our Patreon, folks. God tier patrons: Rifat Fakih, Elian Mujabir, Jack Sleeman, Dominic Selzer, Daniel Nechle, Josh Patterson, and Emma Watson. Superior patrons like Hadi, Claudia, Khawla, and Ahmad. Fahim Joseph Sayikh. Blonde patrons like Wael Bukaram, Maher Sayis, Lucy Mafousi, It's Dylan, David Ayala. We could not do the show without you guys, without our YouTube members, without Haley D, without our lovely audience watching, Dizzle McFizzle. We love all of you guys. We're the only reason we can support our crew, keep the crew paid, keep the crew happy. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next week. We're going to slice up this episode into clips, upload them throughout the week, throughout the weekend. As always, folks, keep Lebanon in your thoughts. Keep Hila's tattoo in your thoughts. Keep Palestine in your thoughts. Keep Gaza in your thoughts.
Wait, let me say something. I have the Maybelline lipstick, vinyl lipstick in Witty, and the Fenty gloss in Gloss Bomb Heat. Wait, hot chocolate shade.
I think Haley just gifted another 5 memberships. Haley, we love you. We love you. Thank you so much, Haley. You're crazy. Folks, we're going to let you go. Hope you enjoyed this episode. AB, good luck with everything, my man. Folks, as always.
To know.